Welcome to the crew. Thank you for joining. This is literally a game-changing historical event. Please confirm if you can hear me loud and clear. And you know what? I couldn't think of a better place to be on a Friday night than here with my OGs, here with my crew, trading one of the most historical events we have ever seen in crypto. Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me? Testing. You should be hearing me. Angelito, what's up to my brother? Alright, let's get straight into it. We're going to do 90 minutes of TA on Bitcoin, market charts, major altcoins. I want to open some longs. I'm feeling bullish. Are we going to pump the charts? How are we feeling? Are we feeling good? Let's go. Alright. And you know what? We might just get dumped on and we might just get thrashed around. But I actually pride myself in being one of those influencers who puts his money where his mouth is. We're going to open some trades today. We're going to put some money on the line. And yeah, we're going to test ourselves. This is what these events are about. Alright, Victor, welcome. If you are, find a selling point. I love it, Angelita. That's awesome. Alright, if you are here on Twitter, please do come through to my YouTube. I see we are 150 live. Well done, everybody, and thank you for joining. Please let me know what the sound is like. Can you hear the beats? Are they audible? Are they too loud? Are they too soft? Are you psyched? Are you with me to do some live trading? Yes, you're as pumped as me. Reaper's in the building. Let's go. Is this gonna be a Stelva News event? What's happening? To me, lovely to have you. Oh, it looks like we got some newcomers to my crew, so thank you everybody for being here. We are going to literally live stream this event, right? And we're gonna watch it together. I'm gonna put half of my screen, I'm gonna put the summit, we're gonna watch Trump. Half of my screen, I'm gonna put literally Bybit, and we're gonna do 100x leverage longs on Bitcoin, XRP, Solana, and ADA. And yes, we might get wrecked, but we're not gonna go in huge, right? The whole idea with crypto, if you do not want to get wrecked, you risk a little bit to make a lot. Never risk your whole portfolio. I've seen this many times before. People take their life savings. Someone tells them that Solana is going to $700 in March and it's a done deal. They take their life savings of 20 years. They put it on a long on Solana. They get wrecked. They lose it all. You do not trade with all of your money. You do not even trade with 10% of your money, right? You trade with 1%, 3%. And you know what, I'm here to tell you to keep it real, and we're going to do that today. We're going to keep it real. I've put a little bit of money in a trading account and we're going to have some fun with that. I put about $2,000 in a sub account and we're going to roll with it. We're going to see what we can do, right? Alright, if you are in the building, let me know what's up. Oh, the whole crew is here. Welcome everybody to this Friday night special live stream. And please do smash those like buttons. Let's make it straight to that 50 like mark, and at the 50 like mark I'll give away some USDT, so please help us get there. Smash the likes if you enjoy the stream, and let's get straight into the TA, right? We've got 90 minutes now before the summit, and we're gonna smash a whole lot of beautiful TA. The charts are really looking good, I ain't gonna lie, and we are 200 live. Thank you so much everybody for being here. I do believe this is all-time highs for my channel. So thank you everybody for being here, and please do smash that like button. I see we've got 30 more likes to the giveaway. And as most of you know, alright, let's just talk about the giveaways even before we get started. So I'm going to do 3 giveaways, right? The first one is for the funniest comment that y'all can drop on this video. Let me quickly drop the link. And wow, my first tutorial to get this much viewage, so very stoked, and thank you everybody for the support. It is a very basic beginner tutorial on support and resistance, and the funniest comment on that video is gonna get a prize tomorrow. Very impressed with the comments so far in these giveaways. Really enjoying it. So there we go, the funniest comment on that video gets a prize from me for supporting me and for making me laugh, making the crew laugh. Aika in the building, Mr. Jordan. Hey, look at all these new faces. Jordan, are you at ETH Denver? Where are you? Are you in SA? Now this is gonna be hella fun, Tree Hubley. Let me tell you that. This is not gonna be a normal live stream. We are 220 live. My gosh, if you're watching on Twitter, please do come through to the YouTube. Help us smash that 50 likes. My gosh, viewers are rolling in. Thank you so much everybody for being here. Oh, my OG, Mr. Chris. If anybody in the US needs to buy gold wholesale, please chat to my buddy. And if anybody wants Oh, to know one of the most decent gents, I must say one of the most good-looking gents I've ever met in my life. Then welcome Bitcoin advisors. Let's go Husseini. We've got the OGs in the building. All right, thank you so much everybody for joining. So the other thing I want to talk about is I have these awesome gifts for my crew. I have a phone with enough RAM to trade on. I have a tablet with enough RAM to trade on. And I want to give them both away. I said when I reach 1,000 subs, I'm going to give away a bunch of stuff. So y'all in the chat, let me know. I want to think of a competition. I want to think of a trading competition, whether it's volume of traders under me or what we're going to do, but I want to give away these awesome gifts that will actually allow you to trade. So let me know what you think. Tablet, phone, let's do it. I already got 100% profit. Let's go, let's go. All right, so the charts are pumping. And we're going to do another giveaway. So let me start it off right now. Right, the third giveaway is going to be a password, and you need each letter in this password. Let me reiterate from past live streams, do not drop the whole password in the chat, right? That is your secret golden key to this giveaway. The first letter in the password is capital F. I'm dropping in the chat right now. There are 8 letters in this trading competition under your link. How awesome would that be? I think that could be a vibe. Thank you, Hosseini. Really, really cool. Alright, I saw that Jordan has made a lot of great technical analysis tutorial videos. Thank you, brother. Really, really, really appreciate it. I've been trying hard to get the basics. I want my channel to be a university course in trading for beginners to pro. And we're moving. It's looking good. Alright, we're already halfway to the giveaway. So this giveaway will activate at 50 likes, but we're going to get there really easy. Tuco's in the building. Amana wants the tablet. Let's go. Alright, are we going to pump to 95k then drop to 78k? That's actually looking pretty doable. I have a sneaky suspicion. I was chatting to Bitcoin advisors about this. I have a sneaky suspicion that Trump is going to show some flames tonight and try to pump BTC over 100k. What happens over 100k? We don't know. Maybe we go to 109 all-time high and then dump down to 69k golden pocket. But it's time. Let's get into the charts. Thank you everybody for being here. Sell the news. Are we going to dump? I don't know. It depends what he says. I'm going to look at it. But give me all of your thoughts, right? In the chat, tell me all of your thoughts. What do you think is going to happen? Adrian, welcome, welcome. Oh, so amazing to see the whole crew here on a Friday night. I do really appreciate it. And let's get it. Hermanus is here. Alright, so let me know what you think is going to happen. And please, before I start, give me one last confirmation on the beats. Can you hear it? Can you hear the beats? Can you hear my voice? Is everything loud and clear for the recording? Can we roll? And we are 260 live across the platforms. Thank you so much everybody for being here. It's time to do some serious TA. So how are the beats? Are they good? Should I turn them up a bit? Perfect. Okay, let me turn them back down a bit. Alright, y'all should be hearing a beat. Y'all should be seeing my face. Let's go, let's go. Everything is crystal clear. Tumi, is this your first time in my building? Tumi Tumeleng, let's go. Another Cipher in the building. What's up, brother? I hope you've subbed to the channel and I hope you'll join my trading academy. The link is in the description and that's where we do our hard work. Can we hear control by hyper need for speed? Oh, I might get restricted for playing that. But anyway, let's move into the TA, y'all. Please confirm if you can see my screen. And let's get right into it. What I'm going to do for now is I'm actually going to clear this up, right? And there's a few major things that I want to show you on the charts right now. We've been through them in a few of my live streams this week leading up to this. But we're going to start on the daily chart. We're going to do a little bit of work on the daily chart. Then we're also going to zoom out and do some candle reading on the monthly and the weekly so that we're aware of everything that's happening. Right, and we're actually going to be trading the 5-minute chart today. It's going to be a lot of fun. Here you can see I have my trading account open. I've put 1.8k dollars in there. Let's have some fun. Right, we're going to scalp tonight and it's looking good. Bitcoin is pumping from this level. It didn't give me the 15-minute entry that I wanted on the RSI. So I have a sneaky feeling there's going to be this kind of dump into a beautiful pump. But let's first do the TA, right? Alright, thank you everybody for being here. I must say, it's just so awesome to see almost 300 live across the platforms. Let's go. South Africans in the building. Awesome stuff. Affirmative. All right, so the first thing I want to talk about are the major Fibonacci key levels. Right? When things get choppy, we have to keep it simple, stupid. Right? That is one of the most important things that you can remember as a trader, is to keep it simple, stupid. And what we are seeing here, no one can deny that this is a choppy market, right? This is not a trend. This is not a range. This is a squeeze in a pattern. It's chopping about. It's doing whatever it wants. And this is where we have to be extra careful. And we were speaking about it in our trading psychology lesson today. Sometimes it is an art to know when to not trade, right? To know when to sit back, pull out your sniper rifle, polish it, and just wait. Capital preservation is number one, and sometimes that just comes down to waiting for the right moment to be that sniper. All right, let's get straight into it. So the major thing I want to do, make sure you watch my Fibonacci tutorial. It's under my crypto trading tutorial playlist. But this is really what the major players are looking at in the market at the moment. And it is this Fibonacci retracement from our previous range low. Most of you were trading this range and will remember this kind of 50k to 66k range that we were milking. Right? Every range is a gold mine. Trade the range until it breaks. And when it broke, we changed the market structure. We also have this beautiful order block sitting down here on the SMC, smart money concept. Another reason why I think we could see that level. But you know what? The charts might just pump if bullish news comes out. I've got a bullish feeling about today. But anyway, let's just take it slow. The first thing I want y'all to do on your charts and follow along with me is to take your Fibonacci retracement from the bottom of our previous trend up to the top. And I like to use the candle bodies on this, and I like to go from the lowest low within the previous range. So we can see the uptrend. We can see the previous range, and I'm going to speak about this previous range, exactly what happened there in the golden pocket. But first, I want you to all follow along with me on your charts and draw in this Fibonacci retracement, because this is how we keep it simple. These are the major levels, and this is what we need to look out for. My gosh, we got so many watching on Twitter. Please come through to the YouTube. Join us on YouTube. That is where the heat is at. And we're pushing for those 50 likes for our giveaway. All right, beautiful to see everyone here. Bitcoin advisors pumped to 96.5 off the Trump pump. Daily NPC. Then if we lose, then lose that level again. It's also a party down to 69k. I love it, bro. I love it. I'm even a little bit more bullish than that. I must be honest. We're seeing a major squeeze. So we're going to zoom in, right? But let's just zoom out to these major levels first. Let's keep it chill. Let's keep it chill, and then we're going to zoom in. All right, so the first thing to note is, of course, this dead cat bounce on the 0.236 level. If you want your Fibonacci to look like mine, just go into your Fibonacci settings and just try and use your major Fibonacci levels. Right, these are the levels that I would suggest you use. Of course, if you want to be an OG like some of the members in my community, and you want to scalp from that 0.886, or I mean, it's up to you, right? But as a beginner, as an intermediate trader, I would definitely use these major levels and try to stick to them, because these are the ones. And as you can see on the charts, they are highly significant. Alright, so I'm going to take it slow. I know we've got a lot of beginners in the crew. And let me know if you're watching, who's here for the first time in my live stream. I know I've had a massive influx of users onto my YouTube channel, into my Instagram, into my trading academy. Thanks to the OG Ahmed XM. Big up, big loves to my brother. And lovely to have you all. Let me know, my Nigerian brothers, who is new to my channel, who is here for the first time. And I must say, huge respect to each and every one of you. The Nigerians are the fastest learning community I've ever experienced in my life. Extreme intelligence, extreme potential. And you know what? If you're here, you're all going to the moon. Let's do it as a crew. There we go, Prince. Tui, let's go. Newcomers to my crew. And you know what? I know Ahmed XM is doing it perfectly. Nothing wrong. But his crew is massive. right? So it's all good if you come here and I can give you some one-on-one advice, because there's 200,000 peeps and he doesn't live stream, right? He gives amazing signals. He gives amazing news. I actually watch his news group like a hawk, because for me, it's my favorite source of news. Ahmed is one of my favorite people I have ever met in this industry. He's very close to the top. It's kind of like Jason Casper, Ahmed. Alright, solid Nigerian, let's go. Let's hear it from the Nigerians in my crew. And Prince is from the XM. Alright, thank you for joining. And of course, Husseini is an OG in this crew. Alright, so for the newcomers, I'm sure you all know about Fibonacci retracement. If you do not, head to my crypto trading tutorials, learn to use it. But basically, I'll do a little bit of a quick tutorial. We look for the bottom of a trend and we look for the top of the trend. And of course, when you're looking at trend, you look at market structure, you look at higher highs and you look at lower lows, and you look at when this changes. So here we can see a top and we can see lower lows. We can also see lower highs. When this changes was right here, we call this a break of market structure. Forgive my writing, we're getting into it. Let's go. Break of market structure. This is also vital to the smart money concept, which of course is essential to Ahmed's strategy, and he's very profitable. He kills it. Smart money concept is a really nice risk managed strategy, and I absolutely love it. All right, so once we realize a break of structure, we can start to figure out the trend. So here we saw the break of structure and we say, okay, a new trend has started. Now we are all of a sudden making higher highs and lower lows. Then exactly where we see that change is right here, where we all of a sudden get lower lows in our trend. And we say, okay, something's changed, market structure has changed. We have what we call the break of structure. Oh, Mr. Kuruban, welcome, my brother. One of our Durban OGs, and can you see how my channel is growing? Aren't you proud? I'm so proud. Give myself a pat on the back. Hard work always pays off. As much as you work, if you grind on your dreams, you will make it. I guarantee you, if you grind on your dreams, you live righteously, you will make it. Kiruban, thank you for joining, my brother. So let me know, Kiruban, the OG, what's happening? Are we pumping? Are we dumping? Are we 100x longing Bitcoin? It looks like we're getting a little dump to a nice entry there. All right, so let me keep focused here so that we can do all of our TA before this crypto summit starts. We have about, oh, we've got time. We've got about 70 minutes. Oh, Reaper, let's go. Angelito in the building. You can see I'm on fire today. All right, so very simply, here was the first break of market structure. There was the second break of market structure. We can, of course, now tell that this was an uptrend, and of course this is the bottom of the trend, this is the top of the trend, and this allows us to draw in our Fibonacci retracement. Yeah, we're gonna max the leverage today. It's okay if we get wrecked. We're not gonna play with huge amounts. We're gonna have some fun, right? That's what live trading is about. It's about having fun. It's about practicing your emotional control on the spot. It's about putting yourself on the spot, and it's my favorite part of streaming is to live trade. All right, down to 80k at least before we pump. These are always sell the news events. Oh, we got a bear in the building. Let's go. Okay, so maybe we should keep our leverage, I don't know, kind of respectable. Or maybe we just use small amounts, get stopped out until we actually get that swing long. All right, sell the news. Interesting. So I watched the conference with Powell just now. I also watched where Trump was signing all of these orders, and he actually put a delay on the tariffs, which could be bullish. Powell also said, Powell said so much conflicting stuff, so we'll get into it just now. But let me just finish this. So Fibonacci retracement, bottom of the trend, right to the top of the trend. Use your candle bodies, and we can see here clear as day the 0.236 level. It is absolutely clear as day. Mr. McMahon, the owner of Bitcoin, do I have you in the building? Alright, so clear as day, we can see the 0.236 level sitting around our crucial support at 92k. Around about 93, 92, 93k. That was the crucial support that, of course, once we lost it, things got extremely bearish all the way down to our 0.5 level. This is a classic pattern which we call the dead cat bounce. We saw the sniper line first break at that level and pump. The liquidity was mostly eaten up from this level. We got a nice pump here, and then we saw what we call this dead cat bounce, right? Which is basically a level giving us bounces, but these bounces are getting smaller and smaller, and this is not good because it means the liquidity at this level is slowly being eaten up. The bulls are getting literally weaker and weaker in the tug of war between the bulls and the bears. Then we can see that as we lost the crucial level, we were speaking about this level for many weeks. We said this is the crucial level for Bitcoin. If we lose it, we're going to see some mad dumpage to the downside. Right? When we lost that level, it was straight down to 0.382, a little bit of volatility at that level. Couldn't hold it, straight down to the 0.5. So from this, we can see that these Fibonacci levels are it. This is what we need to be focusing on the charts. We can see that from the 0.5 level, we managed to pump all the way back through our 0.32 to our 0.236. You cannot make this shit up, right? These levels are not out of nowhere. This is Fibonacci. This is golden ratio. This is absolute beautiful mathematics in play. And what's so amazing here is that human emotion runs these markets. And you might think that you have free will, but Fibonacci tells us different, right? Fibonacci tells us that we are predictable as human beings. And of course, these levels are so significant because it's not just traders using them, it's algorithms, right? It's API bots. Okay, and then we can see that it was the 0.236 that gave us this tweezer. Not quite a bearish engulfing. But then we came down to create this hammer, and ever since then it has been the 0.382 that has held us up from that candle body. So I'm sticking to the daily for now because I love these candles on the daily. And what I'm seeing here is actually pretty bullish on the weekly in my opinion, because what we're seeing are two pretty bullish candles. We have 2 more days in this candle. If we can just bring price up a little bit, we can actually create a hammer here, which will give us 2 bullish candle structures, which could cause a turnaround, right? That is a rather bullish scenario. But let me be very crystal clear here. It is not this level that should actually hold us up, right? Drop for me in the chat, which level is the healthy level for a turnaround on this retracement? Of course, most of us know this. But we're teaching the newbies, right? Alright, already profited earlier. Profits already off the table. Let's go. Who moved the sun? Yeah, my light's bright. My light's bright, but we're killing it. We're killing it. Okay, I love this. I love this. Down to 80k. Is this going to be a sell the news event? We could do a limit order. We could do a limit order, but we're just going to wait around for a limit order, right? That would be the smart thing to do, yes. But we're going to be degens today. We're going to have some fun. And let me just be very honest, not financial advice. Don't follow my trades today. We might very well lose money, right? But we're going to have some fun. Bitcoin has been quite volatile, 100%. It will go down. Without going down, we will continue to wallow blindly. Interesting. We are predictable. That guy from XM, what is happening Academy? Why are you guys not patient enough? Yeah, I mean, he is. He's an OG. He's an OG. Follow his trades. Take the time. Loving the session. Let's go. Husseini, having fun. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Come on. It's only 18 more likes to get that giveaway. Alright, let me give the second letter of my giveaway. It is a capital F again. Right? Do not drop the rest of the code in the chat. That is your secret ticket. XM boys and girls, right? Girls can trade too. Girls can trade too. But Prince, lovely to have you, brother. Thank you for joining my community. And all of those people watching on Twitter, we are almost 400 live. Please come over to YouTube. I would love to have you. Okay, let me be very clear here. And I'm going to show you something interesting from the previous cycle. Is everybody awake? Nobody answered my question. But I'm going to tell you, basically, of course, it should be the golden pocket. Right, the golden pocket is your level between your 0.618 and your 0.786. That is your golden pocket, and that is the healthy place for a trend to reverse. What I'm going to show you now is something quite interesting from the previous range. And just because it happened in the previous range, of course, does not mean it has to happen in this range. Right? History does not have to repeat itself, and that's how you get wrecked, by taking it for granted that it would repeat itself. Oh, you did answer. Alright, yeah, 0.786, exactly. The zone between the 618 and the 786. Sorry, brother, I missed that. And yes, there is a Harami there. There is a Harami there. We're going to talk about it. I'm going to do some candle reading shortly. And there we go. I saw another one. There we go. The golden zone. That's the one. So very clearly we can see that what we are looking for is right between this level and it's 69k. Right? It's a beautiful number for many reasons. We're not going to get too deep into that. We're going to keep it clean. But it's a beautiful number for many reasons on this chart. Right? One of them being the scene of the crime. We've spoken about this before. This is a massive buying level for institutional traders. Because let me just message Blaze. I want him to hop on because he's such a DJ and scalper. Oh, Blaze. Alright, with your bullish bias, what coins are you looking to long? XRP, ADA, Solana. Those are the coins I'm looking to long. Those are the coins which have so far been named as the choices for the US crypto reserve. Things might change today, right? Trump has said Bitcoin is going to be treated differently. But he's very interested in including XRP, ADA, and Solana. And he's going to give the details today. Alright, Blaze must join us. He's the DGen 30-second scalper. Alright, yes, you did answer. Beautiful stuff. XM boys in the building. And I will be with Ahmed again shortly at Token 2049. Can't wait to see my brother. Alright, there we go. Okay, so ETH I'm not so sure about. I mean, it's at a really nice, I would say, undervalued level. So yes, maybe we'll long BTC, ETH, XRP, Sol, and ADA. We'll take small amounts. We'll 100x them. And we'll see what happens. See what happens, right? We're going to have fun. 400 live. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Please hop onto the YouTube if you are watching on Twitter. Okay, so let me get through my analysis, right? I want to show you something interesting. Yeah, Blaze is in Denver, but he's coming. He's joining. He just told me he's going to join. And yeah, he's the scalper. He's the OG scalper on the 30-second time frame. He's going to tell us what is what. Alright, so I'm going to clean this up for now, but just remember these levels, remember how clear they are, and I'm going to show you a scenario which I think could very much play out, right? It doesn't have to do the same thing. Are you in Turkey? Are you ready on your way back? Let's go, Blaze, hopping on, my brother. Alright, so pull up those charts for us, Blaze. We want a DGen scalp, 5 minutes, 1 minute to 5 minute time frames on BTC, XRP, Solana, and ADA. We want to hit some 100x mad DGen scalps today. So let us know what's happening, Mr. Blaze. Thank you for joining from the Turkey airport. Big ups, my brother. And we are 404 live across the platforms. This is the most I've ever seen on my stream. So thank you everybody for joining. And most of you I see are on Twitter. So please do come through to the YouTube. Have fun with us there and smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. We need 18 more likes to get to our giveaway. Why Charles wasn't invited? Charles said he was going. Mr. 88 Charles Hoskinson said he was going to be there. I do believe we're going to see his face. He is chums with Trump now. Andy in the building. Are you also in Turkey, my brother? Much love to my SA crew on their way back from ETH Denver. What's up, boys? Alright, so let's get into it. No more fucking around, yeah? Okay, so this scenario is what I want to show you. Of course, this was our previous trend. This is our new accumulation zone. It turned into what is looking like a supply zone. It's almost like in between a supply zone and a demand zone, because we get the OGs, Michael Saylor, etc., treating it as a demand zone. But then it, of course, to us looks like a supply zone, right? For that kind of a move. But I just want to take us back in time here, and I want to take us to this range, which most of us were very, very aware of. We milked this range. We got the beautiful longs. We got the beautiful shorts from the bulls and the bears on the market cipher. We absolutely milked this value area high and this value area low, and it was a lovely time to trade because everything was behaving right. A lot of us just want to go back to the time before Trump when the charts actually behaved and everything wasn't overpumped. It's like we were getting there in our own time, and he had to like overpump everything. But all right, so this is what I want to show you. If we look at this break of market structure, and if we look at this flagpole, if we look at this trend, and we pull out our same Fibonacci that we're doing on the current trend, we pull it out from trend low to trend high, candle bodies, and we pull it across. Something very interesting happened here. All right, very, very similar to what we're seeing now. Of course, slightly different. Nothing can always be the same. But have a look how it was first. Our 0.5 level, which gave us this beautiful trend back up to major resistance. Right, and I just want you to keep that in mind according to what's happening now. Because remember, what we're seeing now is the 0.5 level giving us what looks like a trend change, and it could be pumping us if we hold these wicks, if we hold this trend line, it could be pumping us all the way back up to major resistance. Then what we see in the previous trend is this deathly dump at major resistance, which finally sent us back down to the dollar, to the healthy point. All right, short play is on. Beautiful, let's go. At the top, what's happening, Blaze? At the top of a local range on Solana, check a 15-minute chart. Okay, we're gonna get into altcoin shortly. It's almost like I just want to be a moon boy and I just want to like long everything on 100x tonight. But yeah, we're gonna look at Solana shortly. I saw a post of him complaining. What is he complaining about? Is he not going? Oh, he wasn't invited. How do you not invite Charles? Oh my gosh. He wasn't invited to the summit. Oh no. Alright, Blaze, drop me a chart into my Discord, into live stream charts, so I can see exactly what you're talking about. Alright, but I hope everybody can see what I'm talking about, and it actually looks like something very similar could play out here, right? We see this kind of dead cat bounce thing happening. We see the 0.5 giving us significance. We see that bounce on trend, which looks like we're just going to the moon. But then the whales decide, hey, we want a golden pocket. We want a lower entry. And they sent us down to the actual... I mean, mathematically, you cannot get more accurate than this. It's crazy. And once you've seen this happen so many times, cycles, I mean, on a daily basis, this happens. And it's no longer surprising. Hoskinson, not Hutchinson, but close. Hoskinson. I love him so much. He's an OG. Too late, I'm in already. Oh my gosh, what is that? 30 second cheat sheet entry. Love it, Blaze. Love it. Well done. Awesome stuff, brother. Let me know when the long kicks off. I want 100x long Solana. I want 100x long XRP, 88, and Bitcoin. And it's okay if we get rickety wrecked. We're gonna have some fun, and we're gonna be DJs. We're gonna take small amounts, gonna have some fun. Alright, so what I want to show you here is this beautiful, it is literally 100% directly in the middle of our golden pocket. There is no denying that that is Fibonacci, that is maths, 100% to the dollar. Absolutely awesome. Did I see Jess hopping in? Let's go. Welcome, the OG. Bringing the womanly vibes. And shout out to all the women in the chat. Let me know if there are any other lady traders and investors in the chat. Lovely to have you, Jess. Thank you for joining. I'm ready to POS now. Let's do it. All right, check for the long. Awesome stuff. We got Blaze on the sitch. All right, so there we go. And let's just take it slow here, right? Because we could be seeing the same kind of structure here. So there we go. There was the major resistance from the 0.5, which finally gave us the breakdown to that golden pocket level. From the golden pocket level, we saw a parabolic uptrend of literally mammoth proportions, right? This was a double bearish divergence. Market Cipher B literally begged us to get into this entry. We were making consistently lower lows while we were getting consistently more momentum coming into our markets on wave trend, money flow, VWAP crosses. etc., etc. And from that final bullish divergence, look at that. So let's just go from the golden pocket entry. I mean, what an OG place to really take the fear of that market and flip it. Right? Imagine how fearful everybody was right here. And the real traders said, you know what? I'm gonna long this. And whoever just longed that golden pocket, and that was a gorgeous trade. 117% to all-time high. Absolutely awesome. And of course, there are still traders who are still in that trade. All right, so let me just break down. Everyone's clear with me, right? We could be here. We could literally be right here in this kind of a scenario if it plays out again. I hope everyone's with me. And of course, it's 69K, which is our golden pocket now. Somewhere there. All right, and then I want to show you another few levels of confluence that could mean that we could see that 69K level. For me, the greatest real magnet that's pulling us down is this level right here. Okay, if we look at this resistance and watch my support and resistance tutorial, if you haven't watched it yet, it's extremely simplistic, but it is really, everyone needs to watch it. Everyone needs to start there. But have a look at this resistance. This is not healthy. We did not test it. Have a look at all these other really healthy retests of resistance. Right? This is exactly what we should see on the chart. When we break resistance, we get these beautiful retests, and that is healthy. This is what we call the scene of the crime, and I learned this from institutional traders. They told me that they still have a massive amount of longs, massive liquidity sitting at this level. And of course, we've also got the golden pocket. Of course, this is also the order block on your smart money concept, which is a beautifully risk managed limit order. So really, if I was setting a limit order right now, I would probably do it for the golden pocket. And it might not come, right? These things, we can pump from the 0.5. We've seen it before, where it's not the golden pocket, it's just the 0.5 when everything is too overpumped. But if we just keep this simple, because we are only stupid apes, we keep it simple, stupid, and this is it, right? That is where I would set my limit order. And what you can do, of course, if you're an OG and you're using Bybit, you can set a pro ladder limit entry, which will actually ladder your entry all the way down to this level in case we do the Elliott wave, right? In case we do an Elliott wave retracement all the way down to the one level, that is also possible. Because if we come down to golden pocket and it doesn't hold us up, we could see massive capitulation. But let me just be very clear again about this. If the scenario rhymes from the previous range, we could see a move from here back up to basically what we call extreme resistance. So this is what we could even see if things tonight come out extremely bullish, and we need a move. We've got 50 minutes left. We're still doing well. If things come out extremely bearish tonight, we could see a move something like this all the way up to all-time high resistance. Then, if that fails us, because let's be honest, how are we going to pump up and claim this and keep going? How are we going to get that much momentum all the way from this level, given that it's only the 0.5? It's not the golden pocket, right? So the mass limit orders for the big traders are of course sitting at the golden pocket, especially because it was this beautiful golden pocket of the previous range, which gave us 117% up. So of course that's where they're all sitting. And does that not look nice? Right? One of my favorite personal trainers always used to tell me, make it look nice. Does that not look nice? To me it does, right? Especially because of course, what we saw right here. All right, we're finally getting through some TA. Let me clean up these charts. I want to keep it very simple. Okay, so the next major thing I want to talk about, we've spoken about the choppy trend, right? So just be very careful right now, because this is not really nice. This is not looking nice, right? This is not ranging, this is not trending, this is chopping. Chopping means the charts are doing whatever they want, and literally they can thrash you around. You're going to get whiplash. It's like being on a rodeo bull if you're going to trade at the moment. So just be safe. Just be safe, y'all. The alpha is flowing. Let's go, let's go. Oh, thank you, brother. Much appreciated. Now my personal trainer says, let's make it look nice. Let's go, let's go. Alright, Jordan, no problem, my brother. Thank you for hopping on, and hop back in a little bit and watch. Whatever's gonna go down is gonna be huge. Alright, what's happening? What's happening? What do you think of the monthly bear? Okay, we're gonna go into monthly shortly. We're gonna go into monthly candle reading shortly. And of course those bears. Is there a monthly bear? Is that a... Oh yes, okay, so on the RSI, of course, we're getting lower momentum while we're getting higher prices. But... Geesh. If a Fu Manchu prints on that weekly or that monthly, my gosh, we are going down. So it will simply get invalidated if we make a higher in momentum. I'll show you that now, Chris. I'll show you that now. Beautiful, beautiful question. Keep your questions flowing. Agree with Angelito. Like the live. Let's go, my brothers. We're going to scalp like OGs today. Actually, we're gonna be a little bit DJing tonight. All right. I just feel like having a little bit of fun. Okay, so of course, one thing that I am seeing here is this triangle, right? We cannot, of course, ignore any kind of a squeeze. We are seeing a lovely squeeze. Oh, look how the charts are pumping right now into this little daily hammer. Love it. But of course, we are seeing this triangle. We are seeing a squeeze on the charts, which of course can mean that we get some beautiful volatility, right? We've seen a beautiful economic conference already happen today in the US. Now we're seeing the first US crypto summit ever. The charts are going to go nuts, and we're going to watch that 5-minute, that 15-minute time frame. But basically, to extrapolate this price target, you would go somewhere from around here. And I've learned that basically these symmetrical triangles, they don't really have a bullish or a bearish bias. All right, a lot of people from market charts, from Forex, will tell you if the triangle enters from the top, it's more likely to trend down to the bottom. If the triangle enters from the bottom, it's more likely to trend to the top. From my own experience, I would not really say that that's the case. I would say there's about a 50% chance on this bias, and these are the levels that I would look at basically for the breakout of this, and these are daily candles. So to be honest, we could actually accumulate range, mess around in this triangle a little bit more before our breakout, but we really are already 3/4 into the triangle. We could see a breakout tonight, and look at that beautiful 106k level. There's a lot of confluence happening around there. Of course, we can see this beautiful resistance all the way from our previous all-time high candle bodies, and then we can also, of course, see the beautiful target at the bottom, giving us like mad confluence, right? That's our golden pocket. That's our scene of the crime. This triangle has a nice target to the upside and a nice target to the downside, which is why the trading that I do today is gonna be chill. They're gonna be really well-sized positions, and yeah, they're just gonna be scalps. We're gonna make sure we set stop losses, trailing stops, etc. Alright, so I hope everyone's clear on this, and if you go to the 4-hour, you can see that, I mean, this is crazy. We are already getting these mad fake outs to the bottom, mad fake outs to the top, fake out to the bottom, fake out to the top, fake out to the bottom, and price is just squeezing tighter. Something is going to happen here. Look at this beautiful volatility we are getting. We are literally squeezing right to the middle of the apex of this triangle, and this triangle now it's getting to be... Alright, so let's say we entered the triangle right over here. We've been in this triangle now for already 2 weeks. Everybody is desperate for a breakout. And you know Trump's on a power trip, right? He wants to make things happen. He wants to pump or dump the charts. We're going to see something today. He literally says, okay, auto tariffs on Canada, Mexico, and then next day, no, we're doing a delay. And he's got this kind of thing. I was watching him today when he was live and he was signing all the injunctions, etc. And he kept mentioning April 2nd. I think April 2nd is when he's going to full on announce permanent tariffs globally, and we're going to see mass market dumpage, right? So if we look at April 2nd, I think he's going to show some power tonight and he's going to pump the charts. And let me just find basically where this April 2nd is. I think we're going to see some bears. kept saying, yeah, no, they've got delays for now. Everybody's happy for now. They've said we've had nice chats with China and Canada and everybody's happy, but he's like, everything's going to change on April 2nd. And that just makes me think he's literally manipulating these markets and he's giving us little clues. So if we pull out a vertical line, right, at this April 2nd, and really just remember that I've told you this April 2nd, okay? Keep it in mind. Because basically what I think could happen here, so keep this triangle in mind. We've got our 2 price targets there. We've got the major squeeze. I just want to clean up these charts. So if we take our Fibonacci retracement again, because we're keeping it simple, because we are just apes at the end of the day. All right, so let's actually pull this out further now. Oh, here we go. It's to the April 2nd. We've got enough space. Oh, Blaze is sending me photos. What's happening? What's happening? All right, interesting stuff, Blaze. What is that chart? What is that chart? Okay, you're looking at a short there. Is that Solana? Yeah. And then you're in the short already. Oh, I missed it. Oh, good. Let us know how that short's going on Sol. And you know what? I'm happy to hear about the short because I just want to long the markets. Okay, so let me show you what I'm thinking here. We get this beautiful move, right? We get a breakout from our squeeze. We move up to this, literally this extreme resistance. We claim this level to the extreme resistance. And then April 2nd, we get devastation when Trump decides, you know what? Fuck everyone. And basically, I don't know, like, okay, let me just be clear, right? I don't like Trump. I've never liked Trump. But the more I listen to him speak, the more I think like he's actually an extremely intelligent human being, right? He acted dumb. He acted stupid to get the majority vote to put himself in power. But he is actually not a stupid man. What he was saying today was really interesting. He was saying that basically America has stood as a global guard, and he was saying, who else watched him live signing all the injunctions today? He was basically saying that America throughout history has become the country that gets ripped off. He's basically said that America has been treated badly and they've just taken it because their economy has been so strong. And over the different administrations that have played out, Bush, Barack, Biden, etc., he has basically said that it has had a really devastating effect on the US economy, and he's the one who's going to change that. He's the one who's going to come in and say, listen, all of your countries put tariffs and limits on our banks in your countries, but we don't do that on your banks in our countries. And he says now it's going to change. He doesn't mind being that guy that changes everything. And he says it is going to disrupt. And of course, this is Elon's effect on him, right? Elon is a fan of disruption. And what he's saying now is that he doesn't mind disrupting because he feels like these tariffs, he says, it was really interesting what he said today because so many people said, like, it was a really cool conference because people were allowed to ask him questions. Who watched it? Let me know if anybody watched that conference. And someone asked him, they said, what do you think of the global market's reactions? Is it due to the global market reactions that you pulled back tariffs and you gave the delay on the Canadian auto tariffs? And he said, I am not looking at the stock market. He said, it is economists and analysts with globalist views that are saying that he's actually manipulating the stock market. He said today, he's not looking at the stock market, right? He said this is going to disrupt, but he said that what he is doing in his administration is going to save the US economy. And it, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not a Trump supporter, but it started to make sense to me because there has been this asymmetrical concept that has been happening, right? Between how the US is treated by other countries and how the US treats other countries within their country. And it takes a president who is so full of himself and egotistic that he doesn't mind being the one to be hated on, to change everything. And it just started to make sense to me that he doesn't care about the global markets. He said there is going to be disruption. There is going to be mad stock dumps. But just remember that the US economy is like, I mean, what is the number? It's something crazy. It's like in the hundreds of billions. I mean, no, it's something stupid. Don't get me wrong, but isn't it 300 trillion that the US economy is in debt? Like, something is wrong, right? And if it keeps going worse, we could see a recession. And then what was so interesting is Powell was talking about, you know, how this is going to stop a recession. And then so many economists are saying this is actually going to put heat on the higher likelihood of a recession. And then Trump was saying, no, those are globalists. Those are people who are scared of the global economy dumping. And it's just really a super interesting global economic scenario that we're in at the moment. Probably the most interesting scenario that we will see in our lifetimes. We might see a recession that is bigger than any recession we have ever had in the global economy. And we might also see the US finally reducing their debt levels through their crypto strategic reserve. Because crypto is already still owned by only 4 to 7% of the global population, it means that there is still a lot of room for upside. It also means that given the US's access to large funds, they can actually pump those charts. They can actually use their excess funds to pump these crypto charts and actually decrease their debt. It kind of makes sense to me. Let me know if I'm making sense or if I sound crazy. Yeah, he kept mentioning tariffs and he's like just delaying them. I don't know. He's trying to keep things good. He basically said that China is on a really good level. They've made a $50 billion deal. He's happy with China. Canada is getting a bit more time. UK he's not so happy with. Alright, do you ever use a time-based fib? Indeed, yeah, no, sometimes we do, but of course, I just really prefer the trend-based fib. Like, for me, that's the one. And I'll tell you why I love the trend-based fib, is because it literally uses this major trend line. So that line right there, can you see this little dotted line on our trend-based fib? That will tell you the current trend, and you can really see when we are bullish above this trend, when we fall below it to find these retracement levels. I absolutely love the trend-based fib extension. Blaze sending me OG Alpha, let's go. Alright, what's happening? Wow, back at the Solana entry. I'm a little scared to short Solana right now. Maybe that's the moon boy in me talking Blaze. But I feel like something's gonna happen, right? So we got 37 minutes. 37 minutes until this event takes place. Right, if you're watching on Twitter, please come over to YouTube. And please, if you haven't joined the Academy yet, please join into my trading academy so you can keep up to date with absolutely all my moves. We got a lot of work to do in the next 37 minutes before this session, before this trading session. So let's do it. All right, the next thing I want to move on to is what we've been looking at in the communities. I'm going to leave this vertical line in here. And just remember what I said about April 2nd. Right, I think that's going to be devastation on the charts. So anything we do right now, just keep it chilled and just understand that, you know, don't be that person that longs the top. Just don't. Just remember your fixed range volume profile. And yeah, we'll throw those in just now. But very important, what I want to show you here is an absolutely beautiful parallel channel. I think really right now, this is the channel that is absolutely dominating the charts. And I would say it's something like this. You see how much confluence there is on this channel. It's beautiful, right? When you see something that makes sense, stick with it. And what's so interesting here is really just how significant this channel is and just how much it makes sense. So please draw this channel onto your charts. We can see here that we first came to test the bottom of this channel, right? Then we got this massive long-legged doji, which put in our crucial support level, which so beautifully created this range for us. And this honestly still is the range. Right? This long-legged doji was everything. Remember that when you are analyzing the charts, the most important things that you can see are your largest wicks. Your wicks show you liquidity. They show you important levels. And of course, the sniper entries are at the top and bottom of your wicks. Look at that entry. Directly at the bottom of that long-legged doji, 17% pub. Have a look at this beautiful entry right directly at the top of your long-legged doji on the short. Boom. All the way down to the bottom, 12%. Alright, so everybody draw this 4-hour channel onto the charts. And then I want you to go one step further on this channel. And I want you to take another parallel channel from the top to the median line. So you can see that this is really where it's at. And then I want you to do the same thing in the bottom half from the median line. Alright, let me get this exact. First, we do the top half. Second, we do the bottom half. And we can actually see that this is it. This is it, y'all. Look at the trajectory that Bitcoin has taken. Once we went into the channel, we retested the channel, resistance as support. Then we came and tested the top, the middle, right, which is the top of the bottom channel. Then we went all the way up to the top of the channel. Then we broke the median and we bounced around in the bottom half. We came up to the top median. Then we came down, we bounced around. We went all the way and faked out. Dead cat bounced on the top all the way back down to the middle. Then we literally ranged and chopped in this zone. This is one of the most significant, accurate channels I have ever seen on the charts. It's crazy. Alright, Mr. Honest KOL, what's up, my brother? Oh, and I was talking about you last night. You can see what a big smile you bring to my face. Look at that channel name. Everybody go and subscribe to Honest KOL. And I must say, one of the best looking humans I've ever met. I don't know what it is that I get to meet these beautiful human beings, but look at him. Is he not a model? And look at that, Honest KOL. Go subscribe to his channel. He is one of the biggest devil's advocates that I have ever met. And I will always love the devil's advocate, right? I want negative criticism. I want people to tell me, no, don't do that. That's silly. Think about this. Because you know what? You can't improve if everyone is just telling you 100% you did so well. Right? As I learned it from being a musician. You go on stage and everyone tells you, you were great, you were great, you're great. You're like, okay, cool. Someone comes and tells you, oh, you were out of tune. Oh, you were off the beat. Oh, you suck. Right? That's when you go home and you think, oh, let me actually improve. And Honest KOL, big ups, brother. Thank you. I met Mr. Honest KOL in the Biden offices, and oh man, I'm just so proud. I'm so proud of your channel name. I'm so proud of what you're doing. I really love it, man. And yes, it's hella risky. It's hella risky, right? So today we're doing NFA. We're doing degen. We're literally having fun tonight. And what's so cool about these events, like trade it on a demo. Trade it on a demo account, right? If you do not have a risk appetite which allows you to lose money. So basically, the point of the live trading tonight is to practice trading in high volatility environments. It's to practice emotional control. It's to practice our use of the platform. And of course, our trading plans and our trading strategies during high volatility events. I'm not going to trade on demo, right? I want to have some fun. I want to put my money where my mouth is, and I have a risk appetite, right? But if you really just want to practice and play, use your demo account. Alright, so we're looking at 30 more minutes. Jerome Powell indicated the Federal Reserve will likely keep interest rates unchanged. Let's go. So they're just waiting on Trump, eh? They're just waiting on Trump. Alright, come on, y'all. Smash those likes. Let's get to that giveaway. And let me drop the next code in my giveaway. It is a capital S. Alright, the next code in my password. So just take all 8 letters. And in my trading academy, I'll be dropping the QR code. You have to be under my link. You have to use the password. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. It's very risky, bro. It's very, very risky, but we're being degens. Lovely to have you, Prince. Right, Adrian, noted. Beautiful stuff. Need to open quick call. We'll tell you where that short plays. Beautiful, beautiful, brother. Thank you, Blaze. Alright, look at the crew keeping us up to date on the news. I love it. Let me actually keep my news open so I can see what's happening here as well. Christian Byrne, are you live with us, brother? Christian Byrne, are you live with us? Let us know. Our South Londoner in the building. And I'll be in London soon. My brother Christian, I'm going to be in London. What date? What date? It's like 5th May I'll be in London. Moist, let's do this, brother. Right, shwabba bang, let's go on the hopium. Let's fucking go. Valentine's in the building. We are almost 500 live. Thank you so much everybody for joining. Please, if you're on Twitter, come through to the YouTube, smash the like button, subscribe, join the Trading Academy. Alright, so let me just finish off on this channel. I got distracted as it happens, right? But have a look here. We messed around beautifully in this little top portion. And then, I mean, can you get more accurate than this? Alright, okay, so this is a beautiful lesson for a few reasons. A lot of traders obviously just went long on this breakout. And they were like, you know what, we're going to all-time high. Easy, I'm going to long my whole portfolio on all altcoins and on Bitcoin, and we're going to go to all-time high. Of course, the whales don't like it, right? Bearish engulfing. As soon as we lose that top resistance, and let's be honest, this was never the place to go long, right? If you want to go long, you go long from major support. And you could still be in that long at this point. And then come back down to your entry. Of course, you've taken mad gradual profits along the way. And then what do we see? We see a swift momentum move directly through all of these levels down to major support. We see this beautiful bullish massive wick at major support, and we come all the way back to the top of the channel. This channel, I've honestly never seen a channel this big and this accurate. And it just shows the charts might just look choppy, the charts might look insane, but there is always mathematics, right? Who was the rapper? Who was the rapper who said it's simple, right? It's mathematics. Keep it simple. It's all mathematics. All right, beautiful. So now we can see that we are literally at the median line, which is not really the place to ape into anything, right? This is a no trading zone. Of course, there's some support here and we could see a move up back to the top to try and claim this top level. But really, in essence, this zone is not really where you want to be entertaining the trades. It's this zone and it's this zone. You want to be going long at the bottom. You want to be going short at the top. Yes, there was this beautiful, nice scalp. So we could maybe scalp from here, but we can see the move is actually coming from this median line right here. Does everybody see that? And for me, that could be a front run, or it could just be healthy market structure. You tell me. Right, so we saw the bottom, and then we already saw the top. Then we saw the bottom again. And now, from this bottom, we're seeing this high and this higher low. So maybe what we're getting now is a move to a higher high, higher low, and maybe a move from the top, or maybe just boom, move all the way down to our golden pocket, which would be nice. So yeah, our two major things that I want everyone to be aware of right now is this 4-hour channel. It's on the daily, we can just call it a daily channel, and it's these two channels within that daily channel. And then, of course, we've been speaking about it so much, we've been speaking about it for weeks. I want you to draw in your Fibonacci retracement from the bottom to the top of the current trend. And everybody who's live with us right now, drop me a message. I want to know who are the OGs who are sticking with me in this chat. D-Boss, I see you. Logic. No, it wasn't Logic, right? It wasn't Logic that said it's simple mathematics. Oh, it was Most Def. It was Most Def. It was Most Def. But I do love Logic. You know I love Logic, right? You know I love Logic. Still learning. Let's go, let's go. How is the Sol trade? Blaze, how is the Sol trade? Okay, we need to look at Sol. I want to look at those major US alts to see exactly what's happening on XRP, ADA, and Solana. We might even leave Ethereum for today. He hasn't mentioned Ethereum. He's mentioned Bitcoin. He's mentioned XRP. He's mentioned Solana. He's mentioned Cardano. Why didn't he invite Charles Hoskinson? Oh, come on. Anyway, so draw in this Fibonacci extension. Retracement, right? Into this channel. And yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. from there, now you have your most significant levels. And remember, where your Fibonacci levels actually cross your channel is really where you're going to get your major moves. And look at that, Kerubin calling the 80K, beautiful. Look at that dissection of our Fibonacci 0.5 level, right, with the support of our downward sloping channel. Very nice. And we can see here where that Fibonacci 0.382 dissected with that bottom median line. Start by 80. Yes, exactly, brother. We've got, wow, 23 minutes, y'all. We need to look at market charts quickly, and we're gonna have some fun. All right, we can also see here a beautiful dissection right there at the 0.382. Of course, there is another way of looking at this, where we pull this major channel down all the way to about there. And yeah, that is also quite nice because we see that dissection right there. But actually, I think I'm going to keep it here for now. And we can see just how bullish this entire zone was. Only wick, right? Michael Jordan would say only net. That's how we do it. Only wick in this level. If you longed the bottom of this channel, you nailed it, bang, beautiful trades. If you longed the 0.5, you got OG status, right? And if that's the wick that we get at the 0.5, imagine the wick that we're going to get at the 0.618. And let's just pull this out a little bit further so we can see where it dissects. And that is a banger trade, y'all. That is a banger trade. At the top of the golden pocket, with your entire entry even giving you a fake out. Remember, in our major market cycles, sometimes Bitcoin fakes below the 0.786 and then goes up. And how beautiful is this zone for a fakie and a nice move. So there for me is a beautiful limit order trade, looking juicy. You know, for me, I actually don't like to set limit orders. I like to take the charts as they come. Like, what happens if we reach this level and then we're getting like mad CVD bears and we're getting mad bearish divergences and you enter the trade willy-nilly. It is the golden pocket. So like, most likely we're going to see a nice bounce there and it just makes sense. And maybe the charts are just going to mess with us more, right? Maybe this is going to be the zone until we finally accumulate enough power to break it. But really, I want you all to keep it simple. I want these to be the two things that you have on your charts right now. Right? Fibonacci retracement and daily channel to the downside. Okay, and then the last thing for now that I'm going to do on Bitcoin. We should really actually do some fixed range volume profiles. But what I want to show you is the Fibonacci extension. Right? So if we use the golden pocket method, most of you have heard me talking about this many times before. But if we use the golden pocket method, first we look for our golden pocket from the Fibonacci trend. So first we take our Fibonacci trend from the bottom to the top and we pull it out and we find our golden pocket. If our golden pocket is hit to the dollar like this, then what we do is we pull out our next extension from that golden pocket level. And please go to my crypto trading tutorials and watch the tutorial there on the Fibonacci extension. I go through it very nice and slowly. We just broke 500 viewers. Beautiful, beautiful stuff, and I see most on Twitter. So come over to the YouTube, and thank you everybody for being here. If you're watching me live on YouTube, drop me a message, sub to the channel, drop us a like, let's do a giveaway. And you know what, let me do my fourth digit, right, in the password. It is a number 5. And let me know if anyone has the full password. Do not drop it in the chat. But I hope everyone's following along. And then let me just reiterate. Basically, we will be doing another giveaway for the funniest comment on this video. Our views are going insane because of the OG Ahmed reposting my story like the OG that he is. Alright, so the funniest comment on this video will win a prize from me. And remember, you need to be under my link, so sign up under the link in the description to claim any and all of my giveaways. Hermanus, let's go. I love Hermanus. Do you live in Hermanus? That's so cool. Where's your name, Hermanus? Love it. Alright, D-Boss, please do watch that Fibonacci retracement. Do I see Lionium? Let's go, let's go. Love it, brother. Wonder how it'll look with a channel on top of your channel. yeah, there's a channel there too. I always like to draw the channels outside of the channels for the fake outs. 100%. I'm honest, you're 100% on it. There's indeed. Tolly and Dolly is the golden pocket level. Blaze, you might win with that, bro. Drop it on that tutorial. And you see how we broke the... We've already like 1,100 views on that tutorial, thanks to the OG Ahmed. So yes, Hermanus, 100% correct. If you want to draw your fake out channel on top of this channel, you basically just draw it in like that. And there you will see, basically your levels for the fake out. And that's a bit of a front run there. So we might see this level again. You're on it, brother. You're on it. I just want to keep this a little bit nice and simple for the crew. But really what I want to give you here is a little bit of hopium on our larger market trend. I don't personally think that this bull run is over, right? To be very clear and honest, we've been in a bull run from 15K, right? We have seen 500% up, 577% up. So just really keep in mind that we are likely close to the end of our bull market. Do not kid yourself. We are likely close to the end of the bull market. But let me just give you a little bit of hopium here. And that is basically this. Okay, previous cycle, Fibonacci retracement. We find our golden pocket level by using our low to our high. Ba-ba-ba-boom. We can see the golden pocket level. We can see the fake out below the 0.786. We now know that we can draw in our Fibonacci. Andy. Oh, bro, I love that profile picture, man. That is so you. I love it so much. Hey, Blaze. Thank you so much. I see your WhatsApp, brother. And, it's thanks to you for your beautiful advice that my vids are looking just so lit. Blaze, your advice. I hope you can see that I take your advice, brother. And they're looking beautiful, man. They're looking beautiful. All right, so we faked out below the 0.786, but we saw the golden pocket as significant, and that's where we went into our 577% parabolic uptrend of this current bull market. Golden pockets do not fuck around, right? And basically, once we realize that that was a golden pocket touch, of course we can use it as the third point in a Fibonacci extension. And if we pull out our Fibonacci extension from market bottom to literally market top, I like to use candle bodies, market top, then we pull it down to our pivot low, then we get our Fibonacci extension. And I actually want to pull this all the way out so we can see just how significant these levels are. And this is what's actually bullish to me right now. So we can see that when we hit that 0.5 level, we were also retesting this Fibonacci extension level. Isn't that amazing? That was a cluster on the Fibonacci extension as well as the golden pocket on our current Fibonacci retracement. That is amazing stuff. What we also see here is extreme significance on these levels. 0.236, absolutely significant. 0.382, boom, beautiful move. Then we see the golden pocket didn't bring us down, right? What the Fibonacci extension tells us is if the golden pocket does not bring us down, we're going to higher Fibonacci levels. And this is what was so interesting here. And let's just take a second to witness how beautiful this is, right? It was not healthy what Trump did here by pumping the markets so much all the way up above 100K. Because first of all, we created a CME gap there, which was an imbalance, which then came to get filled. Second of all, we pumped straight through this one level on the Fibonacci extension without testing it, which only created an imbalance on the charts. And what happened? We came down to test it. Absolutely beautiful. And the one piece of really bullish information I'm basically going to leave you with now on Bitcoin, before we just do a whirlwind on the market charts and get into this live trading session, is basically we front run this 1.618 extension level, right? That is a major take profit target for many traders who are still long from this golden pocket. Many traders have left their long positions open to take profits at 120k. It is also, of course, the target for our bull flag, right? So there's a couple of different confluences, but the main one is this Fibonacci extension. Then, of course, staring us in the face is this extreme moon boy level of 185k sitting at 2.618. In my opinion, if we are not finished with our bull market, right, if it's not bear market time yet, these are our last take profit levels. What if we go 0.618, boom, 1.618, come down, all-time high resistance, boom, literally 180k before going into another bear market. That to me looks like the next cycle for Bitcoin. So I'm gonna leave it there. Pump it, pump it, pump it. Let's go. You send it Tolly en Holly. Ek verstaan poes mooi wat jy vir gesê. Love it, my bro. Alright. The golden pocket is not a point to take lightly. Exactly. So golden pocket, ape and cow. Let's go. Smack the likes, my G's. Alright, my name is Hermanus. I live in the Free State, but want to go to Hermanus and tell people my name is Hermanus. That is so cool. Like, I knew Hermanus was a name, but I've never met anyone with the name Hermanus. And I love Hermanus. It's such a beautiful place. So let's meet there, brother. I'll meet you in Hermanus. You can go to your namesake town. Jeez. What did Blaze say? What did Blaze say? Oh, Tolly and Oli. Alright, how many minutes left? Literally 12 minutes, y'all. 12 minutes, and it's going to get real on these charts. Scalp short. Don't want to short. 60x scalp looking tasty, 120%. Nice, Blaze. Well done, well done. Beautiful stuff, and thank you for keeping the chat hot. Alright, so everybody who's here in the chat, let me know if you're live with us. Thank you everybody for joining. And yeah, I see 500 across the platform, so if you're on Twitter, please do come. This is literally the most views I've seen on a stream. Lovely to have everybody come through to the YouTube and keep it hot with us. And yeah, don't get carried away with these moon boy levels, right? We could see serious devastation before we continue our uptrend, and that just looks normal. That just looks doable to me. All right, what? Crypto White House has been delayed. Oh, what? Crypto White House event has been delayed. It was meant to start 1 hour and 25 minutes ago. Oh yes, yeah, no, okay, they delayed it before. We saw that, that's why we started late. But yeah, no, they're starting soon. 8 p.m. UTC, let's go, we got 10 minutes. We got 10 minutes, y'all. Oh, we gotta look at some market charts. Okay, so let's keep it nice and clean. Let's quickly zoom in a little bit, or let's quickly look at the monthly, that monthly bear that Chris was talking about. So yeah, this we just have to really keep in mind. You know, on the monthly we can see just how overpumped we are, and we can see these kind of lowering momentum levels with, of course, much higher prices, which is bearish, y'all. Like, that is bearish on the monthly. But of course we also know that, you know, Trump is on a serious power trip, and he does have power. Like, he can pump these charts for us. But very important to keep in mind that on the monthly, like, that's our previous all-time high momentum. Literally, we are at a lower momentum in all-time high right now. Like, this is not really looking healthy. Our momentum should have been topping out. Only cool thing is that maybe, so basically to invalidate this bearish divergence here, this bearish divergence here, will be a higher high here in momentum, right? And of course a higher high above this in momentum. Chris, to answer your question, I hope that helps. Let's go. Dump is starting. All right, so it's time to really start zooming in on the charts and to bring up this live stream of the US Crypto Summit. Please give me just 2 minutes to go to the bathroom. All right. Okay, so we still haven't made a lower low on that 15 minute. But to be honest, I like to see the charts dumping here, because I didn't want this to be the entry on the long that I missed, because it didn't give us an RSI rhyme, right? Stochastic came down, but regular RSI did not come into our oversold box, which is part of our 15-minute entry strategy. And this is going to be fun, y'all. This is going to be serious fun. And what we could see here, hopefully, is a bit of a dump to a lower low in price. And I also want to see this lower low and another rhyme in momentum on the regular and the stochastic RSI. All right, so quickly, while I run to the bathroom, I mean, we should technically still look at BTC dominance and stock market. Blood is here already. I don't know. Let's not get too bloody, right? It's just resistance. You can see I put in one line here on the 15-minute, and yeah, we just didn't claim that resistance, right? This is our support line right here. And yeah, we just have to keep it simple, keep it chilled, keep it simple, right? This is the current squeeze that I'm looking at right now. And basically, I just want to see like kind of a move below this line. And this is going to get fun, y'all. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pop on the 1 second chart so y'all can watch the volatility. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to split my trading screen into half of my screen. And I'm going to split the other half into the live summit. And we're going to watch it. But I really do need to run to the bathroom. I've been drinking so many liquids. All right, so let me know if you can see the 1 second chart. I think it's looking good. There we go. Look at this volatility. Look at this volatility. The charts are moving. Okay, give me 1 minute. I'm gonna be back, y'all. Please stick around, smash those likes. We are very close. We're very close to the giveaway. Love it. The bear hoodie. Show them the limit entry hack. Okay, yeah, that'll be fun. We'll do the limit entry hack. I need entry. All right, cool. It's almost time, y'all. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. Please do stick around. It's almost time. Alright, what's up? Thank you for sticking around, crew. Lovely to have everybody here. I think we've been through market charts enough, right? We've been doing market charts on the daily for weeks. Oh my gosh, look at this volatility. Is the session starting? 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Let me see if it started. 1 second. Alright, literally 5 minutes to go. And then we're gonna watch it live together. Let me get my screen shares correcto mondo here. Give me a second. All right, what's the crew saying? So excited. A work call. No. Okay, it's still an hour. We're gonna have some fun. You're gonna miss the long. All right, let me show you what I'm thinking. Drinking liquidity. Let's go. I love it. All right, let me show you what I'm thinking here. So on the 15-minute, I'm actually thinking, oh, we're getting a wick there. Very nice. But I'm thinking like a bit of blood. What we usually see when we have like an FOMC and it's actually bullish, what we'll usually see is like the initial reaction will be quite bearish, and it's actually just whales confusing everyone and getting a better entry. And then we see the bullishness. So I think we're gonna have to pull up the analyze chart as well so that we can actually see these CVD divergences on the order flow. So I'm gonna pull up the analyze chart, and oh, it looks like we're getting a nice wick there on the 15-minute. And yeah, it's not an entry for me on here on the 15-minute. I really want to take an entry, but I need my entry signals, right? Oh, on the 1 minute. On the 1 minute, we got an entry. Oh my gosh. All right, let's be patient for this 15 minute because this looks like we're going to get a reset. What I'm thinking here is that this could be a nice fun scalp degen long. If we get a reset of the stochastic down to the bottom, and if we get the RSI resetting down to the bottom, which would literally mean something like this, then we could get a rhyme here of both of these RSIs at the bottom and can get a nice move. Chris, are you watching? Are you watching, brother? All right, the pairs that we are going to trade are Bitcoin, XRP, ADA, and Solana. So while Trump is talking, we're going to be listening, of course, but I'm also going to be doing a little bit of TA on these coins. And if I see the entries, I'm going to open them, right? So what I'm going to do here is pause the music and give me a second to actually sort out these screens. So thank you everybody for being here. I'm just so impressed with this crew and how we are growing together. Zon is in the building. Oh, no stress, no stress. Like, honestly, as a beginner, it's not a good time to trade. Demo is the way to trade for beginners tonight. Let me be honest. This is not a beginner trading event. Things are about to get, like, really gnarly. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up the live. Give me a second. I'm going to put my Bybit on one half of my screen. All right, beautiful. Okay, we are 2 minutes until the summit. 2 minutes until the summit. Let's go, let's go. Just trying to sort out my screen so they look nice for everybody. Okay, it's gonna be a little bit of a challenge trading on a tiny half screen, but you know, this is how it's done. Really, this is how it's done. I've seen my OG traders do this, and you know what? It's the first time I'm doing it, and I think it's gonna be a lot of fun, y'all. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. So let me know who's psyched. Like, this is reminding me of Art of Trading, right? Does anybody remember Art of Trading, how much fun it was? Okay, I'm almost there, I'm just making it look nice. Okay, I'm gonna try to have a few screens open here. So this might get a little bit confusing, and let me know if it's like too much. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna chart on TradingView, right? And I'm gonna have my Bybit live trading screen open, and we're gonna be watching the summit. So it's a lot of screens. Let me know if it's too crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna try and make it nice. Okay. Okay, I think we're looking good. Who's in the chat? All right, let me know how my screens are looking now. Right, you can see the summit. Waiting for them, so it should actually be gone live already. It says waiting for them. Here, it says waiting. Let's see if I refresh it. Sometimes you have to refresh it. Let me see if another agent is live already. Give me 1 second. Come on, Fox. All right, so also waiting here. So it looks like we just have to be a little bit patient here. It looks like there's actually delays from the White House, right? So you can see my trading view, you can see my Bybit trading screen, and you can see the summit, right? This is gonna be a little bit crazy. This is the first time we're doing this. And yeah, it's gonna take us time to get into this style of live trading news events. But honestly, we're just here to have some fun. So please don't take anything too seriously, and don't take these positions on 100x with hard-earned capital. Just be chill, right? Be sensible, my peeps. All right, beautiful, beautiful. This is definitely for the beginners. This is a demo event, right? We're gonna see serious volatility, and we're just gonna have some fun. This is not for the weak-hearted, 100%. Why are they not starting? Can somebody give me the like? Why are they not starting? Come on. Come on, y'all. I want to start. I want to trade. Okay, for now, let's have a look at... I think, honestly, ADA might be a cool one, right? Because ADA is one of the ones that behaves a little bit better. CNBC. Okay, all right, let me head to CNBC. Thank you, Tuco. I think ADA might be a nice play here today. Wow, beautiful market structure. Beautiful, man. Yeah, with $20, rather just really keep your capital for now. If you want to risk it, risk it. But tonight, trade on demo. Tonight, trade on demo. Yeah, tiny positions. We're going to go high leverage. We're not going to go overboard. But yeah, art of trading. Okay, let me quickly check CNBC. Give me 1 second. No, they're still just streaming that live thing. They're still just streaming that live thing from earlier.
By spotting him. But on the second one, he had 6 cell phones. That's a lot of cell phones.
So CNBC is still just replaying the live stream from earlier where Trump was signing all of the injunctions. It's not actually the crypto summit right now. And they're not actually live. It says live, but they're just replaying it.
And I want to see it myself. Not only you, I want to see that one myself.
Mr. President,
may I?
Yes.
President Macron yesterday said that France was ready to offer its nuclear protection to other European countries. What do you make of it? And in this case, would the US also maintain a nuclear umbrella for European countries?
Well, France is also
really
willing
live
to
now?
put soldiers into Ukraine.
Okay, we can try it. Can try it. I don't think this is
For
live.
safety reasons, if we can get it. I will say that we've made a lot of progress with Ukraine and a lot of progress with Russia over the last couple of days. And it'd be great to bring that to an end so we don't have to talk that way about nuclear. It'd be great if everybody would get rid of their nuclear weapons. You know, we have Russia and
Can everybody hear?
us have by far the most. China will have an equal amount within 4 or 5 years. And it would be great if we could all denuclearize, because the power of nuclear weapons is crazy. It is crazy. And, you know, I was very far along a process with Russia, despite the Russia hoax, which didn't make it easy. It was a total hoax, a total rigged hoax by some bad people. But despite that, I was very close to having a program with Russia, denuclearization, and we were going to get China. I spoke to President Xi about it, and he would have been very happy to have gone along with it. But bad things happened, like an election that was rigged happened, and so we had to come back 4 years later. But I would very much like to start those talks. The opposite of what you say, the denuclearization would be incredible.
Mr. President, on the auto tariffs that you were talking about, I know yesterday you spoke with the big three. Did you tell them that no more exemptions were
Is it loud enough?
on the way, and what was the
I
reaction?
told them, that's it. This was a short-term deal. And they came back to me yesterday. They said, could we have some help on the tariffs because of the speed? And I said, look, I'm going to do it, but that's it. Don't come back to me after the April 2nd. I don't want to hear from you after April 2nd. We're not going to be doing it anymore. I want to help them.
What was the response?
Nice.
They didn't complain, but I helped them short-term during this short-term transition. April 2nd is going to be a very big day for America.
Mr. President, my understanding is that the longstanding U.S. policy.
Did you hear that?
is
April
we do
2nd,
not
good for
negotiate
America,
tariffs.
bad for the rest of the
So how
world.
did you come to the decision to send somebody from your team to negotiate with
Awesome.
Hamas?
We are having discussions with Hamas. We are helping Israel in those discussions because we're talking about Israeli hostages. And we're not doing anything in terms of Hamas. We're not giving cash. We're not giving $6 billion like you hear other administrations give. In fact, I got 59 hostages out, and we gave
Cardano,
nothing.
golden
In 59,
pocket.
we gave nothing,
Let's go.
not including what's going on with Hamas. I mean, I consider that something where we're helping
British
Israel for the
Divergence.
most part. We had a couple of hostages, as you
On
know.
the 15-minute.
We got a couple of hostages out, American hostages.
And are you just about any changes
But
to-
certainly, Peter, you have to negotiate. There's a difference between negotiating and paying. We want to get these people out. If you would have seen the people yesterday, maybe you did, I don't know, but if you would have seen them, the way they spoke about their captivity, it was unbelievable. It's terrible.
Are you thinking about making any change to NATO where a NATO country gets attacked, but they're not paying enough dues, so the United States doesn't defend them?
Well, I've said that to them. I said, if you're not going to pay, we're not going to defend. I said that 7 years ago. And because of that, they paid hundreds of billions of dollars. I said, if you're not going to pay your bills, we're not going to defend you. And it also went for the attack. But if they got attacked, they said, well, does that mean you won't defend us? I said, are you current or are you delinquent? He said, if we were delinquent, would you? I said, nope, I would not. And because of that, as you know, hundreds of billions of dollars came into NATO. You wouldn't have NATO right now if I weren't there. And your previous Secretary General has said that. He said he's never seen anything like it. When I came to NATO, when I first had my first meeting, I noticed that people weren't paying their bills at all. And I said I should wait till my second meeting, and I did. And I brought that up. And I said, if you don't pay your bills, we're not going to participate, we're not going to protect you. And when I said that, as soon as I said that, it was amazing how the money came in. The money came in, and now they have money. But even now, it's not enough. It's really not enough. They should be paying more.
Mr. President, question on the investment, sir. You've overseen about $2 trillion worth of domestic private sector investments come in just about 2 months. This is the newest one. It comes after your announcement of a new shipbuilding office at the White House during your joint session to Congress. Can you talk about why this is important, not only for national security, but to continue the renaissance of domestic manufacturing?
Well, we have to maintain a strong country. We have to maintain, and we want to pay off debt. We have a lot of debt, but that'll start coming off quickly when this all comes around. Look, we've been supporting the whole world. You mentioned NATO and you mentioned other things. We've been supporting the whole world. When I first came in, we were paying almost 100% of NATO. NATO wasn't, it was
not
crazy.
sure if it's live.
We
I
were
think so.
supporting NATO. We were paying the bills
live.
for other
It's not live.
countries. And yet those same countries.
So this is a replay from earlier. It's very, very interesting stuff. But it looks like there's a delay at the White House, right? So we're going to wait for this White House to go live. We see Fox is on waiting. We see this A9 News is actually my favorite one, but they're also on waiting. It seems like there's a delay in the White House. So we're just going to watch this for now because this is interesting, right? Super interesting. So we'll hear when this goes live because it's going to autoplay. And yeah, for now, let's just watch.
Mostly European, the European countries
I'm
were.
also just doing TA on XRP, Solana, and ADA. We can see here that we have what looks like a nice golden pocket on Cardano, right? From this massive pump that we got on Cardano when Trump announced that it would be part of the strategic reserve. Since then, we've been dumping all through these levels. We got the golden pocket bounce already, which is why I'm not too sure that this golden pocket will hold up. But it could be that this golden pocket comes for a second entry. So that could be a nice entry for us, and we can see if the 15-minute resets on our RSIs down to that entry. It could be cool. And now I'm going to look at Solana. I'm also going to look at XRP, and we'll see what happens on Bitcoin on the 15-minute. But yeah, let's just wait for the White House. It looks like something's happening. They're delaying.
Ripping us off, coming to our country. Many of them were murderers and drug dealers and gang members and people from prison for very heinous crimes. For him to allow those people into our country, and now.
So 8 p.m. UTC is now. It's 12 minutes ago. It's 12 minutes ago, 8 p.m. UTC. So let's just be patient here. I see the White House is just delaying. These should already be live. They're late. They're late. Something's going on, y'all.
We're spending tremendous amounts of time and effort. Nikki and Tom Homan, who's doing an unbelievable job, but we shouldn't have to be spending anything on that. We had the safest border ever. Now we have actually, as you saw, the numbers just came out, where we have actually the lowest numbers in the history of our country. But we shouldn't have had to do that. What we're doing now is we're looking for murderers. Can you believe it? We're looking for murderers, because thousands of murderers, some about 50% killed more than one person. One killed 5 or 7. And we're looking for those people right now. We shouldn't have to be looking for them.
President Trump, on Peter's question, are you going to make that policy, U.S. policy, that the U.S. wouldn't defend NATO countries that don't pay?
Well, I think it's common sense, right? If they don't pay, I'm not going to defend them. No, I'm not going to defend them. I got into a lot of heat when I said that. You said, oh, he's violating NATO. And you know, the biggest problem I have with NATO, I really, I know the guys very well. They're friends of mine. But if the United States was in trouble and we called them, we said, we got a problem, France, we got a problem, a couple of others I won't mention. Do you think they're going to come and protect us? They're supposed to. I'm not so sure.
So
with Japan, we have a deal, which is a very interesting one. And I love Japan. We have a great relationship with Japan, but we have an interesting deal with Japan that we have to protect them, but they don't have to protect us. You know that? That's the way the deal reads. We have to protect Japan. And by the way, they make a fortune with us economically. There's another case. But we have to protect Japan, but under no circumstances do they have to protect us. I actually asked, who makes these deals? Yeah, Peter?
Well, so why stay in NATO at all?
I view NATO as potentially good, but you gotta get some good thinking in NATO. It's very unfair what's been happening. Until I came along, we were paying close to 100% of NATO. So think of it. We're paying 100% of their military.
All right, so just so everyone's aware, it looks like the live US Crypto Summit is actually delayed. We're waiting for these news organizations to go live, and we're currently just watching what happened earlier today with Trump. And yeah, we just got to be a little bit patient here. I don't know why no one's going live yet. So something is obviously happening in the White House. They're just not going live. But all good. Let's just be a little bit patient. And this is really, really important. All of the stuff that Trump was saying just a couple of hours ago, which is replaying here on CNBC. And we'll hear these go live when they do go live. You can see it was set for 10 p.m. our time, which is already 15 minutes ago, and they haven't gone live. 6:30. So why are they saying here 10? 6:30. Okay, so maybe we just need 15 more minutes. Maybe we just need 15 more minutes. Awesome, awesome. But what I'm doing right now, right, is we're listening at what Trump said for larger markets, according to US strategy, what Powell agreed, what they agreed today, what he signed today. And I'm also doing TA on Solana, XRP, and ADA because those are the coins I want to trade tonight, along with Bitcoin. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Absolutely lovely to see the crew in the building. And please do smash the likes. Let me give the next letter in my code for the giveaway. It is another capital F. There's another capital F. And just a reminder that the funniest comment on this support and resistance tutorial will also win a prize from me. So get involved, y'all. Get involved. And I'm just doing the TA on these coins that I want to trade today when the summit finally goes live.
The Russia collusion.
I do, but that's going to be up ultimately to the Attorney General and various other people.
Absolutely. Just as a follow-up, the other night, we saw Democrats' behavior during your joint address to Congress.
Yeah.
Do you think it shows just how out of touch they are with the American people?
especially given that 79%, according to a CBS poll, approved of your.
I love this guy. Who are you with?
My name's Nick Gilbertson with Breitbart News.
I really liked your questions.
Thank you very much.
Sir, regarding the executive order.
The answer is just, Nick, just to, and I know your name very well. Good job, you do.
Thank
Yeah, the answer is I thought it was very embarrassing for the Democrats what happened the other night. And that's not said for any other reason other than it's obvious, it's fact. Even CNN fake news said that. They came out and they said it. And worse than CNN is MSDNC, which is the worst. And the good news is very few people watch them anymore. They have lost such credibility. And frankly, what Nicole Wallace said, I've never been a fan of hers, and she's not very talented. But I'll tell you, what she said the other day about that young man is disgraceful. She should be forced to resign. And Rachel Maddow should be forced to resign. Nobody watches her anyway. I don't know if it's not possible they pay her as much money as I hear, but certainly she's lost all credibility, both of them. But what they said the other day, they should be forced to resign about that young person who was suffering greatly. Thank you, Nick.
Will you extend, if a TikTok deal is not made on the timeline you gave, will you extend that?
Probably, yeah.
You will? Okay.
I think, look, we have a lot of interest in TikTok. And China is going to play a role. And so hopefully China will approve of the deal. But they're going to play a role. But we have a lot of interest in TikTok.
How long will you extend it and how close are you to a deal?
Well, we'll see. But if I need, I don't, right now we have at least another month, so we don't need an extension. But if I needed an extension, I'd probably get it extended. Yeah,
Mr. President, regarding the executive orders, there was talk that you might sign one winding down the education department.
which department?
The education department. Are you having second thoughts on that?
No. I want to bring the schools, back to the states. And, I've said it 100 times, we're ranked at the bottom of the list, and yet we spend more. We're ranked number one for cost per student. We're ranked at the bottom of the list in education. And I know if I bring it back to Iowa, Indiana.
Yeah, so Migs, I'm seeing that according to that 6:30 Eastern time, that would be 1 a.m. for us here in South Africa. Currently 3:15 in the US. So you're saying it's basically in another 3 hours. I hope not. And I don't know why they would make it for 10 p.m. for now, these news agencies. And they're not even changing that time. Everything I could find is telling us basically now. But all good. Let's watch what he's saying here because he's speaking about things that matter. So let's watch it. And I'm going to continue to do the TA on these coins. And let's take it chill. Maybe we go all the way. Right? Let me know what you think in the chat. Let me know what you think.
Montana, Idaho, all these great states. I think I could say 40 states. I want to bring it back. 10 states won't be perfect. 5 states will be probably not so good. But they will be every bit as good as Norway and Denmark and Sweden and all of the states that are rated at the top. If you tell me about Indiana and some of these great states that run really well, Iowa, you tell me about those states, and if they run their own education, they're going to do a lot better than somebody sitting in Washington, D.C. that couldn't care less about the pupils out in the Midwest.
When do you think sign that? When would you sign that order?
Well, I want to just do it. I mean, we're starting the process. We're trying to get the schools back into the states. Let the states run the schools. And I'll tell you, you'll see something, it's gonna blow your mind. It'll be run so well. The school system. And I also believe in school choice, but that will take care of itself.
A follow-up to that, Mr. President, if the education department were eliminated, how would you see sort of what department, what agency would handle student loans and the other types of federal
That would
grants
be brought
that the
in,
education
yeah, that
department-
would be brought into either Treasury or Small Business Administration or Commerce. And we've actually had that discussion today. I don't think the education should be handling the loans. That's not their business. I think it'll be brought into small business maybe. Kelly really liked it and really would like to do it. So the loans would be brought into a group where they really do that, and I think it's really good. That is, by the way, the most complicated thing in moving, but it's very simple if you do that.
And
So
the
President,
same for
our
like federal
countries
grants.
rejected your plan to move out more than 2 million people out of Gaza. What's your reaction to that and to Egypt's plan and to this meeting that happened?
Out of Gaza,
Yeah.
I think that Gaza's a mess, and I think that Gaza could be good. I think it's got to be run properly, but right now Gaza is an absolute mess, and it has been for many, many years and decades. Yeah, Peter, did you have one more?
I did, yeah. They have these two Starliner astronauts stuck in space for 8 months. Have you
Oh,
spoken to
boy.
them?
They left them alone. Biden left them up there.
And what do you know about that?
I know everything about it. I said, we have two astronauts that are stuck in space. I have asked Elon, I said, do me a favor, can you get him out? He said, yes, he is preparing to go up, I think, in 2 weeks.
What do you know
2.5.
about how this went down? Because he's saying that the Biden White House was offered some kind of SpaceX rocket to go get these guys, and they said no.
That's what I heard. I can't tell you that, but that's what I heard. But Biden was embarrassed by what happened, and he said, leave them up there. I would have said, if you're embarrassed, you got to get them out. Elon is right now preparing a ship to go up and get them.
I'm sure that they will see this in space. What is your message to
So we love you, and we're coming up to get you, and you shouldn't have been up there so long. The most incompetent president in our history has allowed that to happen to you, but this president won't let it happen. We're going to get them out. We're coming up to get you. I've authorized Elon. I said, can you get them out? Because, you know, they've been left up there. I hope they like each other, but maybe they'll love each other. I don't know. But they've been left up there. Think of it. And I see the woman with the wild hair, good solid head of hair she's got. There's no kidding. There's no games with her hair. But, and you know, there's a danger up there too. They can have some failures up there that would be very bad. You got to get them out. So I've authorized Elon a week ago. I said, you know, we have two people up there that Biden and Kamala left up there, and he knows it very well. I said, are you equipped to get him? He said, yeah, he's got a Starship, and they're preparing it right now. And so Elon is going to go up and get him. Should I go on that journey just to be on the ship when we stop? What do
If
you?
that's an option, yes.
I should do it. Oh, that's terrible. I thought he liked me. I thought he liked me. I thought, Maria, should I do it?
Well, you should then come.
Maria likes me better.
President Trump, you should then come back from space.
Well, oh, when they come back, I'll greet them. How about that? No, we're going to get them out. I've authorized Elon Musk to go and get them, and he's prepared to do so.
Mr. President, what are you making of the market sell-off this week?
I think it's globalists that see how rich our country's going to be, and they don't like it. You know, there's a big market out there. But again, they've been ripping off this country for years, and now, and they're going to do great. Everyone's going to do great, but we can't let this continue to happen to America. Otherwise, we're not going to have a country any longer. Thank you very much. He's going to be investing $20 billion.
All right, so it's not live, unfortunately. It's really cool, important stuff that I did watch earlier, but it looks like we're just waiting on the White House to start. And it might be a little bit of a wait here. As we're hearing from Mr. Miggs, it seems like it might be a little bit of a wait. So maybe we should just go straight back into TA. I'm finding some nice entries here. Solana looks like we could be getting along. ADA looks like we could be getting along. And yeah, looks like we could be in for a little bit of a wait. So thank you everybody for joining. Thank you for sticking around. And let's just have fun, right? Let's just have fun. It's not that long. Let's do the TA. It's hard to take any moves right now. It's a little bit scary before the summit. But I think let's keep listening and learning, because there's a lot of stuff that he's dropping. Like basically this was a little bit earlier today. He signed a couple of executive orders. Some of them are to do with crypto. Some of them are to do with tariffs. Everything is relevant to this market. So yeah, just keep involved. Watch my TA. I'm going to do TA on Solana, XRP, ADA, and Bitcoin. And I think, according to the crew, let me know, like, should we wait it out? Should we wait for this to go live? Which could still be, it looks like another 2.5 hours. Could be. All right. Reaper says refresh.
You don't get very much
Oh.
bigger than that. The Olympics, the World Cup, and number 250. And it's a great honor, but I appreciate your selecting us. And we were selected a long time ago, though, during the term, during my first term. And
This does look live.
it's an honor to be with you, Johnny. Been
Thank
my
you.
friend for
My
a long
honor.
time.
Absolutely.
He's a great
Thank you so
gentleman.
much.
Okay, I'll sign this, and that makes it official, right?
That makes it official, yes.
That's good.
Here we are. Then we have to start working.
To be very honest, I think they're replaying this. I think they're replaying this from earlier. I watched this. It's super interesting. So let's watch it together. It's important. I'm not going to lie. Everything that happens right here is super important to these markets. So let's watch it. And we're in here for the long run, right? We don't get these events often. So let's watch this pre-event, and then we're going to watch the real thing.
Can you talk a little bit about the halftime show that you anticipate for?
It's the questions that I really like. What people ask and how he responds is really interesting.
Well, you know, the Super Bowl has around 100 million viewers or 150 million viewers. The
Oh,
World
wait.
Cup final has 2
This is
billion
different.
viewers. So we have to make it 20 times better and 20 times bigger than the Super
I
Bowl.
think it'll be better. I think it will be better.
Any idea of the economic impact of this in all these cities around the country? It's gotta be huge.
Yeah, it's huge. It's around 40 billion in only the United States, 40 billion US dollars, the economic impact, 200,000 jobs created. It's so per city you can divide by 11 and you know a little bit what each city gets, more or less. Some cities get more, others get less. But we'll have, 10 million tourists coming, some with tickets, others without tickets, who just want to be here during these World Cups.
What team is favored now, if there's such a thing? I mean, do they have a team, like so many of these great famous teams? What team seems to be favored?
Well, on the club one, which takes place this year, of course, Real Madrid, Manchester City, Bayern Munich, the Germans, Paris Saint-Germain, the French. The big ones are always there, and these clubs are multinationals. They have players from all countries.
They always seem to be there.
They are always there.
Those great
They are
teams.
always there. Yeah. And then next year, Argentina, Brazil,
Right.
England, Germany, Spain.
Going to be
So
great.
it will be great.
Any questions for Johnny?
US is coming up. US is coming. Watch the US. Some very, very good players playing in Europe, but we need to bring them back here to
So
play here.
can the U.S. win?
The US can win, yes, with the public behind.
See?
They playing now. They're
He
playing
knows
some of
what
the
to
top
say.
teams.
He knows.
Yeah. They playing some of
So
the top
there's
teams.
a shot, right?
Yeah, there is a shot. Absolutely,
That's
yes.
great. Well, we'll hold that up for you guys. Brian, did you have another question?
Well, I was just gonna say, this continues your pursuit to bring America back in every aspect, the economy, world peace,
Yeah.
sports now, which is awesome. You want to preview a little bit of the Olympics, and then we talked about that before.
Well, I'm just very happy to have done it. I mean, I didn't think this was gonna happen. I said, I'll be sitting there, but not as president, so I was, very honored. Actually, Johnny reminded me, called me up very early on, he said, you're gonna be president during this whole thing after we won. So, it's a great honor for our country to have it, actually. It's a big deal. It's, I don't know which is bigger, the Olympics or the World Cup. What is the story on that? Can I ask you that
No,
question?
the World Cup is much bigger than the Olympics. Come on. and it's in the whole country. Huh?
Yeah,
The Olympics
we've
is
got
one
them
city.
both.
Mr. President, it's a long way off, Mr. President, but do you foresee yourself attending some matches or a match?
Oh, yeah, sure. I would like to. I'd like to go to certainly more than one.
Yes.
We'll be making the rounds. It's a period of a month.
Yep.
And it's really top of the line. It's one of the great events, maybe one of the great events of anywhere in the world.
Yes.
Mr. President, since you last spoke about it yesterday, some details have come out about your cabinet meeting with Elon Musk and some clashes potentially between Secretary Rubio and Secretary.
No clash. I was there. You're just a troublemaker. And you're not supposed to be asking that question because we're talking about the World Cup. Elon gets along great with Marco, and they're both doing a fantastic job. There is no clash.
Mr. President, bottom line.
Who are you with? Who are you with?
NBC.
Oh, no wonder. That's enough. NBC.
Who has more authority, Elon Musk or the cabinet secretary?
Any other questions about the World Cup?
Can we unveil the trophy, maybe?
I'd love to do
Because this is something special. So today is 100 days to go for a new competition, that we created
Right.
together. The FIFA Club World Cup, the best clubs in the world with the best players in the world. So we can show this is a unique trophy. This is the trophy, but it's not finished because it's unlike any other trophy. There is a key.
Oh, wow.
There is no other sports trophy like that.
Oh, that is good. Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, so again, I think this is just from earlier's pre-event, and they are just actually replaying it now as if it were live. But it seems like they're still not live with the Crypto Summit. So this stuff is important. Right now they're speaking about the World Cup, but most of the stuff is really important. So we're going to keep watching, we're going to keep listening, we're going to keep doing the TA, because the longer we do the TA for these entries on XRP, Solana, ADA, the more likely we're going to get some banger scalps tonight once the US Summit hits. So yeah, just keep it chilled, stay with us, grab some noodles, some Kung Pao chicken, and chill with the crew, y'all. Let me know if you have any entries that are looking good for these coins, and let's keep it real together.
You said Musk will play an advisory role. Doge will play.
We're talking about FIFA. Thank you very
About
much.
the World Cup, Mr. President, you're having...
And they're both great guys. And by the way, they both get along fantastically well. Marco has done unbelievably as Secretary of State. And Elon is a very unique guy who's done a fantastic job.
Do you think he needs
Yeah,
to be reined in, Mr.
enough,
President?
enough. It's FIFA. Is this
How
a
do you
FIFA
see
question?
how do you see the World Cup playing out with the tensions you have with Canada and Mexico?
Oh, I think it's going to make it more exciting. Tension's a good thing.
Even for the World Cup?
Yeah, I think so. I think it makes it much more exciting.
Sir, the entire committee is here for FIFA with Johnny?
Oh, please, come
Would you
up.
like them to come up and take a picture?
Please, Johnny, come on. Get them up. That's great.
Mr. President, what type of enhanced security do you anticipate having for all of these big events
I'll let you,
that are happening over the course of the next
I'll
year?
let
Homeland
Christie
Security is
answer
running.
that question.
Oh, answer what question?
Go ahead. Security.
The security for this event will be run by the Department of Homeland Security. So we are signing today this document that will say that we will form task forces and partnerships. We'll have incident command centers in these 11 cities that will partner all the agencies and departments at the federal. We'll have some worldwide partners as well, as long
Global
as,
level.
yes, it'll be under our umbrella, and we'll help facilitate that, but also working with our local law enforcement is incredibly powerful. So streamlining those communications, it'll be a wonderful event, and everybody will be safe and fun.
We better be, right?
Yeah, it will be.
And this is the official ball
Thank you very
with your
much.
name.
Thank you. Ooh, that's nice. I would give it to Christie, except it has my name on it.
We have another one for it. Of course, of course.
That's beautiful. Thank you very much. Is that going to be the ball?
That's the official
This is the
match
ball
ball.
for this-
This will
for this
be what
trophy,
it
for
will
this
look
trophy.
like, the ball?
Yes.
When they play? I
When they
mean?
play.
Wow, that's
Yes.
great.
Yes, nobody has played yet. Has played yet.
That's great. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you so much.
Johnny, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Columbia University, sir.
Thank you very much.
Mr. President, what can Columbia University do to restore the federal funds, sir?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Out the door, thank you. Thank you.
All right, y'all. It looks like we're gonna have to wait. It seems like they're just replaying earlier's economic conference, which I must say is super interesting. But yep,
Dollars into the United States.
Very special proclamations, the first of which is
so these are basically a bunch of executive orders that were signed by Trump earlier, and they are to do with global charts, tariffs, etc., which are important. But it does look like we're gonna have to wait for this. Well, they pushed this one now to 10:30, and it's already late. So it seems like no one really knows what time this is happening. And we might have to wait another 2 hours or so. So yeah, just grab some dinner, chill with us. I'm going to keep doing the TA on XRP, Solana, ADA, and of course Bitcoin. And I've already found a nice entry, it looks like, on Solana. So not financial advice, but this is basically the play that I'm looking at on Solana. I'm thinking of taking that play from that 140 level, which looks really doable. Nice golden pocket on that micro trend. And I'll wait for the nice entry. But right now we're just going to be patient. We're going to do a lot more TA. And yeah, if you are on Twitter, please come through to YouTube. This is where the fun is at. Let's see how we're doing. All right, we just need 11 more likes for the giveaway. Let's go, let's go.
A little bit biased because I'm American and Irish, but
Good. Yeah, well, great people. Yeah, great
St.
people.
Patrick's Day is coming up as well.
And they voted for me in heavy numbers, so I like them even now. You have to like it. You know, you're not supposed to, but you have to like that. All right. So for the Irish American people, proclamation. Okay. Thanks, Lindsay.
Mr. President, your envoy, Steve Witkoff, told us a little while ago that if Hamas does not release hostages, that the U.S. and Israel could take some action. What does that mean in your eyes? Is that military action? Would you join strikes with Israel?
What are you going to find out? I had the honor of spending a lot of time yesterday with quite a few of the people that we got out, and I can't believe how badly treated they were, really badly treated. Stories that you wouldn't even believe. Some of it was documented, some of it was so bad you couldn't really, I don't think you can put it on. And it's a shame. And they said one thing, they have 59 hostages, of which many of them are killed. They want to know if we could just continue. They said without us, look, Biden wasn't able to get anybody out. We came along and they started releasing. But we have 59 left, of which 24 are living. The rest are dead. And I put out a statement. It's sort of self-explanatory, I think. But somebody's going to have to get a lot rougher than they're getting.
Prince, you're not the only one, bro. We are all confused. We are all confused. And no stress. It looks like... Okay, so 10:30 UTC. But this is my time. This should be 10:30 my time in South African time. So it actually just seems like all of the news agencies were a little bit lost. Fox did something really weird by just changing the title of that live stream. But I do think it's important that everyone watches what happened earlier. And I'm going to keep doing some TA. So let's stick around. If you want to hop off and come back, please do. But it seems like I'm just going to stick around and wait for this to happen, y'all. We'll stick around and wait for this to happen. And yeah, let's make sure we watch this whole thing from earlier so we're aware what happened.
It's a shame. And those 24 that are living, because they were with them just 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, depending on when they got out. But they said they're in very bad shape.
You spoke today with your cabinet members and Elon Musk.
I did.
What did you tell them in regards to Elon Musk and his authorities to carry out actions?
We had a great meeting. We had Elon and we had some of the representatives for the business reps. We also had most of the cabinet members, not all of them. It doesn't really pertain to all of them, but many of them. And I thought it was a really good meeting. It was about cutting because everybody knows the country's way out of control in terms of the pay. And we helped them out with the problem they were having to do with the tariffs, short-term tariffs. And we had a very good conversation. Also, we discussed drugs, and they've been working much harder lately. Do you notice that? On people coming in and drugs, and we've made tremendous progress on both.
President Trump, what's your thought about why the markets are so spooked? Do you think they don't like the tariffs, or do they not like the uncertainty with some of the changes and the carve-outs?
Well, a lot of them are globalist countries and companies that won't be doing as well because we're taking back things that have been taken from us many years ago. We've been treated very unfairly as a country. We protect everybody. We do everything for all these countries. And a lot of these are globalist in nature. You know, they have, if you're outside of the United States, you know, it's going to be a little bit different. We just weren't treated right. We were ripped off as a country. I've been saying it for a long time. And I did it to a certain extent in the first administration, but with COVID coming in, we had to focus on that toward the end. But we had the greatest economy in history in the first administration, and I think we'll do even better now. But this is something that we have to do. There'll always be a little short-term interruption. I don't think it's going to be big, but the countries and companies that have been ripping us aren't particularly happy with what I'm doing. But the United States will be very happy. And, you know, our farmers are going to be very happy. And again, there'll be disruption. But in the end, I said it before with China, we signed an unbelievable deal with China, $50 billion in purchases, and we're doing great. Biden, however, when he came in, they never enforced that deal. So that's the only thing that basically you have globalist companies that have been ripping us off that won't be able to rip us off any longer. I think that's what the big charge is.
Have you been influenced, some of these exemptions that have been announced and some of these temporary delays, have you been influenced in those decisions because of the market reaction?
Well, there are no delays at all. No, nothing to do with the market. I'm not even looking at the market because long term, the United States will be very strong with what's happening here. Now, these are countries and companies, foreign companies that have been ripping us off, and no president did anything about it until I came along, and then I did a lot about it. You know, we took in tariffs from China $600 billion. Nobody else took in 10 cents from China. They never did. But when COVID came along, we had to focus on COVID. We did a great job. We got rid of that. We ended up handing over with a market that was higher than it was previous to COVID coming in. But this is very much about companies and countries that have ripped off.
Okay, hold on. I think I found something. Let's go. So we got a bunch of old people waiting around. But this looks like it. This looks like it, y'all. We are in. All right, y'all. This looks like it. So I've identified my entry levels basically for ADA and Solana. For ADA, I'm looking at 78 cents. For Solana, I'm looking at $140. Solana entry on the 15-minute time frame at the golden pocket of the micro range at $140. ADA, I'm looking at 78 cents for a retouch of the golden pocket of the current range. Right, I'm only going to enter these entries if, oh, that's Michael Saylor. I'm only going to enter these entries if the RSIs rhyme at the bottom, but there is Michael Saylor, everybody. All right, we're on. That is literally Michael Saylor. Is this a giant Bitcoin? Is that a giant Bitcoin? No. Okay,
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States.
That is Michael Saylor.
Well, thank you very much, everyone. Great honor to have you. I know you've all been working very hard and very successfully. And it's a wonderful place, the White House. I want to begin, is Johnny here from World Cup? I want to thank you for this election. And they just had a presentation in the Oval Office, and I thought this was such a beautiful, this is the trophy. This is a big deal. The World Cup is the biggest sporting event, and Gianni Infantino is my friend for a long time, and during my first term, we worked out a deal to get the World Cup, and then because of lots of interesting things that happened, I ended up being president when it showed up. I was always disappointed. I wasn't going to make it. I was going to serve 8 straight. Instead, we did it the hard way, but maybe the more important way. So I will be with you as president, Johnny. So maybe you could just say a few words and show how beautiful the World Cup trophy is. Thank you. Yeah, sure, please.
Oh, it's not a giant Bitcoin. It's just this trophy again.
That's a great key.
You want to open it, President? Or
Well, you go ahead. I trust you.
So this is the new trophy of a new competition. It's called the FIFA Club World Cup. The 32 best clubs in the world with the absolutely best players in the world. And for the first time in history, this competition takes place in the United States. Opening game on the 14th of June.
Right.
Obviously in Miami. Final on the 13th of July this year in New York, New Jersey. But it's not that. The trophy is special because it is a key, and because, as you can see, if I manage to do that, yes, it's a bit tricky. It's so this is a trophy. It is a trophy which represents, and that's why I think it's interesting to show this trophy exactly in this forum, because it represents the past, but it's also projected to the future. There is no other sports trophy which looks like that. It has engraved the history of the game, of soccer or football as we call it, the participating teams of the first edition, the stadiums, the beautiful stadiums in 11 cities in the United States of America where this competition will take place. So at the same time, past, present, and projected to the future. And if I may, President, say another 2 words, and then I let you work. I would like to congratulate the President and the administration for not only for the World Cup, the Club World Cup, the World Cup, and the great work done, but also for this initiative that you are speaking about here. If I may add something in this respect, I'm not an expert at all, but FIFA, as you know, is a brand which is globally known, a very strong brand. The soccer economy in the world is worth around 270 billion a year. 70% of that, Mr. President, is in Europe. So imagine the potential that there is around the world only in soccer if we develop it. And so FIFA is very, very interested under my presidency to develop the FIFA coin, to do it from here, from America, and to conquer the 5 billion soccer fans in the world. So if there is anyone here who is interested to team up with FIFA, here we are, together with the United States of America, and we will conquer the world of soccer with the FIFA coin. Thank you very much.
Thank you. That coin, that's right. That coin may be worth more than FIFA in the end. It could be quite a coin, actually. Huh? Anyway, thank you, Johnny. Great job. I just thought you should see this trophy because it's really, it's the biggest sporting event in the world, and we have it here. And we appreciate being selected. Thank you very much, Johnny. You do a fantastic job. And welcome to the first ever White House Digital Assets Summit. I know that many of you have been fighting for years for this, and it's an honor to be with you at the White House. I want to thank the White House AI and crypto czar David Sachs, Treasury secretary. This is David right here, in case you don't know. You know David. And a man who's doing a great job as Secretary of Treasury, Scott Bessent, who's right here. Scott, thank you very much. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick, wherever you may be, Howard. Hi, Howard. He's doing some interesting work right now with all that's going on. He's right in the middle of it and doing a great job. Thank you. SBA Administrator Kelly Loeffler. And thank you. SEC Commissioner Hester Pierce. Thank you, Hester. Acting CFTC Chairman Caroline Pham. House Majority Whip Tom Emmer. Hello, Tom. Representative Brian Stile. Thank you. Brian, thank you very much. Digital Assets Council Director Bo Hines. Good, Bo. Great job. And many other distinguished guests. We have a lot of very distinguished people around the table. Some of them will be speaking. I want to thank Marco Rubio also, who's right over there. And we have tremendous people very interested in this subject. And last year, I promised to make America the Bitcoin superpower of the world and the crypto capital of the planet. And we're taking historic action to deliver on that promise, as you know, around the table. Yesterday, I signed an executive order officially creating our strategic Bitcoin reserve, and this will be a virtual Fort Knox for digital gold to be housed within the United States Treasury. That's a big thing, Scott. The federal government is already among the largest holders of Bitcoin, as you know, really one of the largest holders in the world, with as many as 200,000 Bitcoin obtained via civil law and various other forms of law, and including enforcement actions. These existing holdings will form the foundation of the new reserve. Unfortunately, in recent years, the U.S. government has foolishly sold tens of thousands of additional Bitcoin that were worth billions and billions of dollars had they not sold them, but they did sell them, mostly during the Biden administration. And not a good thing to have done. From this day on, America will follow the rule that every Bitcoin knows very well: never sell your Bitcoin. That's a little phrase that they have. I don't know if that's right or not. Who the hell knows, right? Who knows? Who knows? But so far, it's been right. And well, let's keep it that way. The Treasury and Commerce Departments will also explore new pathways to accumulate additional Bitcoin holdings for the reserve, provided it's done at no cost to the taxpayers. We don't want any cost to the taxpayers. In addition, my order directs federal agencies to conduct an inventory.
Should I just open a Bitcoin long for fun? Should I just open a 100x Bitcoin long for fun? Let me know in the chat if I should just open a long so we're in a long, because this is bullish, right?
Inventory of all crypto assets currently held by the U.S. government and determine how they can be transferred easily to the Treasury. Non-Bitcoin digital assets will be held in a new U.S. digital asset stockpile where they will be managed properly. My administration also is working to end the federal bureaucracy's war on crypto, which was really going on pretty wildly during Biden until the election came about. About 5 months before the election, he became a big fan because he heard how many people were in favor of it and how many people love it and respect it. But I guess it didn't work out too well for him. People understood what was going on and paved the way for groundbreaking innovations in institutional finance. Under the Bitcoin administration, regulators strong-armed banks. I mean, they really did. They strong-armed banks into closing the accounts of crypto businesses and entrepreneurs, effectively blocking some money transfers to and from exchanges, and they weaponized government against the entire industry. But I know that feeling also. Maybe better than you do. All of that will soon be over, and we are ending Operation Choke Point 2.0. Now, some people really suffered. It was ridiculous what they were doing, but in the end, they came around, but they came around for the wrong reasons. They came around only because they wanted votes, and they saw that tens of millions of people were against them because of what they were doing. I also want to express my strong support for the efforts of lawmakers in Congress as they work on bills to provide regulatory certainty for dollar-backed stablecoins and the digital assets market. They're working very hard on that. This is a tremendous opportunity for economic growth and innovation in our financial sector, and will really go a long way. I think it's going to be a tremendous, we feel like pioneers in a way, of tremendous method of growth, and things are very much tied, and we want to keep it that way, the U.S. dollar, long into the future. We're going to keep it that way. I hope lawmakers will send that legislation to my desk before August recess if they can. And they're very much working with you, and you know a lot of them, and a lot of them were committed right from the very beginning. So I just want to congratulate you all for being at the White House today, and a man who knows more about Bitcoin and AI and just about everything else than anybody, David Saxton. I'd like to have you say a few words, David.
Not financial
Thank you, Mr. President. We're all here today because of your leadership, your vision, and your generosity, and I really want to thank you for that. We're also here because of your desire to make America great and to introduce a golden age in America, including for digital assets. And we're here because of your love of innovators, or as you might say, high IQ people. We know you love high IQ people. And we have about 30 of them here in the room today. These are the top people in the digital asset industry. And one other thing that I think that you love is legal fairness. This is an industry that was subjected to prosecution and persecution for the last 4 years, horrible lawfare, and nobody knows what that feels like better than you do. So we really appreciate the fact that you understand legal fairness and that you're always willing to fight for the right thing, for legal fairness. You never back down. You stand defiant, even in the face of an assassin's bullet. It's an inspiration to everyone in this room, I think. So it's an honor.
Thank you. Thank you.
So I just want to say it's an honor to work for you. It's an honor to work for a president who works every day to get so much done on behalf of the American people. Your administration is moving at tech speed. It's really amazing. It's actually faster than any startup that I've been part of. Is that your administration moves even faster. So I just want to say thank you for having me be a part of it. I've enjoyed every minute of it. I love working for you, and thank you again for this opportunity.
Thank you, David, very much. Appreciate it.
And now I just want to pass the ball to Secretary Besson.
Scott?
David, so today, when President Trump has signed the executive order to establish the strategic Bitcoin reserve and stockpile, we're going to position the United States as a leader among nations in the digital asset strategy. It's important for the United States to recognize this fact and get ahead of the other nations in the digital age. We applaud the President's direction to use the digital assets already in possession of the nation, and we are going to establish this Bitcoin reserve. We will use this authority to augment the asset side of the United States balance sheet. As I've said many times, President Trump is creating assets for the American people, while most past presidents have created debt. And a large part of this asset program can be in digital assets. We are going to end the regulatory weaponization against digital assets. The Biden administration's actions did nothing other than punish innovators, and that all of you have made it here today is really a testament to your fortitude. Much of Treasury's responsibility in this order relates to the tax code and determinations around risk weightings, and I'm here to assure you that we are going to work with the Controller of the Currency, the IRS, and we're going to rescind and amend all applicable previous guidance. And we are going to put a lot of thought into the stablecoin regime, and as President Trump has directed, we are going to keep the U.S. the dominant reserve currency in the world, and we will use stablecoins to do that. Thank you.
Technology is at the foundation of the Trump presidency. He understands technology, he embraces technology, and he's going to use technology to drive America forward. The blockchain and Bitcoin technology are a key part of that thinking and embracing that, and here today shows how much a leader the Trump administration and our president is. He understands it, he embraces it. As you said, you're a pioneer in this place, and this is where we're going. We're using the blockchain, we're using Bitcoin, we're going to use digital assets to pound forward, and Donald Trump is leading the way. Can't be more proud of you today.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Howard.
All right, just so everyone is clear, I've entered a position here just so that we're in a position on Bitcoin so that we can be DJs and it's fun, right? My actual entry is a little bit lower. If we get stopped out, I'm going to enter the actual entry. I'm going to be a little bit more patient for the Solana entry, the ADA entry, and the XRP entry. This DGen entry is just so that we are in an entry, right? It's more fun to be long or short. And please, not financial advice. If you are a newbie of any kind, I want you to trade on demo for this event. Right, clear.
Crypto can be deployed against, and so the SBA is open to crypto. So I look forward to working with all of the leaders in this room to advance your efforts here. Thank you.
Thank you, Kelly. Thank you very much. Tom, please.
Well, Mr. President, I want to say thank you. I want to thank you for the amazing team that you put together. I want to thank you for David. I mean, this kind of a meeting, no one in this room could have envisioned this just a couple years ago. You are the one that has the vision. You're the one that said, we are going to do 21st century finance right here in the United States of America. I've been doing this for 9 years. It is amazing how far we've come, and that's a credit to you, Mr. President, and your leadership, and God bless you for doing this, because it's going to make a huge difference with everything else you're doing. And by the way, Americans love it. They're going crazy. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Anybody else? Go ahead, please.
Does anyone want to say a couple of words? Cameron or Tyler, do you want to?
You're very shy in front of the
Actually,
camera.
Cameron, I think you said something earlier that I thought was really profound. You said that a year ago you thought it would be more likely that you'd end up in jail than at the White House. You, not to put you on the spot, because you didn't do anything wrong, but that was the environment a year ago. But do you guys want to say something, either one of you?
Sure, that was actually Tyler who said that. but
sorry, I still get mixed up.
But yeah, we never thought that we'd get attacked the way we did in our backyard after trying to do the right thing for so many years and always trying to raise the bar with respect to regulations. So it's truly wonderful to see how things have changed and how the pendulum has swung back in the way that it has. And we've always felt that the U.S. should lead in Bitcoin and crypto, and it's ours to sort of lead and win. And it's just wonderful what President Trump has been doing with this, and we look forward to working together. And thanks for inviting us, David, and setting this up.
Thank you. Thank you both. Please.
I was just going to say thank you, Mr. President. Cameron takes credit for a lot of my things I say, so it's not the first time. But the U.S. won the internet, and the U.S. should win crypto. So thank you for your leadership on this.
Thank you both very much. High IQ individuals around this table. That's what I always say. We need high IQ. So thank you very much. Would anybody like to say anything? Please.
I just want to express my deep gratitude for the seriousness with which you're approaching our industry and how you're actually helping guide it in the right direction. I've worked with many central banks in other countries, and when I was working there, I was wondering why I, as an American citizen, can't help the United States financial system reach this higher level that the world is on course towards generally. Right. And so I'm very grateful that finally there's been a new level of kind of common sense and adoption of these ideas. Me and the other people in this room do believe that the crypto, blockchain, Web3 infrastructure is the next iteration of the financial system. And I think that the U.S. should have its leadership position continue in that new financial system. And I'm very, very happy to see people like David Sachs, Secretary Bessent, Secretary Lutnick taking this very seriously with their time, and very grateful to them too. So I'm just overjoyed to see this, and I think it is a big part of how the U.S. can continue its role in the global financial system. So thank you.
Thank you very much. I thought it was very important that we stay in the front of this one. This is a big one. And as you know, China is pushing forward and very strongly as usual. But we're way in the lead, as we are in AI and other things, and we want to stay there. So I thought this was very important, and we have some brilliant people sitting around this table, and it's an honor to have you involved. But we want to stay at the forefront of everything. And this is a very important day in your lives. I know you worked, some of you, very long before people really understood what was happening. And so I congratulate you. But this is a big day. Being in the White House is a big deal. And you have great support. Thank you all very much. Thank you very much. Thank you, please. Thank you very much. Thank you, media. Thank you. Please.
What's happening to our feed? What's happening to our feed in Bitcoin's dumping? There we go.
A wonderful place, the White House. I want to begin. Is Johnny here from World Cup? I want to thank you for the selection. And they just had a presentation in the Oval Office, and I thought this was such a beautiful, this is the trophy. This is a big deal. The World Cup is the biggest sporting event, and Johnny.
What? We just watched that. Now they're playing it again. All right, so I just want to be very clear with everyone. This is just a degen entry for the small amounts that we can be in a trade, because it's fun to be in a trade. If I get stopped out here at 84, I'm going to re-enter the long. This is really the position that I wanted, and we are moving for that from that entry. Right now, I'm going to hold it. If we get stopped out here, it's going to be a little bit amount lost. We're going to reopen that swing trade at that long zone and move from there. It looks like they're replaying this live now. That's so annoying. I don't know why. Something happened here. I'm going to see if I can quickly find another news channel for us. We just watched this, right?
I trust you.
So this is the new trophy of a new competition. It's called the FIFA.
Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can find another news agent. Let's try these now. Okay, this one looks good.
Great key.
You want to open it, President? Or
Well, you go ahead. I trust you.
So this is the new trophy of a new competition. It's called the FIFA Club World Cup. The 32 best clubs in the world with the absolutely best players in the world. And for the first time in history, this competition takes place in the United States. Opening game on the 14th of June,
right?
Obviously in Miami. Final on the 13th of July this year in New York, New Jersey. But it's not that. The trophy is special because it is a key, and because, as you can see, if I manage to do that, it's a bit tricky. It's so this is a trophy. It is a trophy which represents, and that's why I think it's interesting to show this trophy exactly in this form, because it represents the past, but it's also projected to the future. There is no other sports trophy which looks like that. It has engraved the history of the game, soccer or football as we call it, the participating team.
So, you know, I think that has an impact on the market.
Mr. President, sir, this is.
Well, that's pretty boring, right? If that was all. Like, is that all? Michael Saylor did not even speak. He just sits there. Oh my gosh, that is hella boring if that is everything they're gonna do for the night. For some reason, I don't think it's over, right? It's meant to be like an hour, 2, 3 hours. Is that really all? So let's just hang on. Let's just see if we stick around a bit. That can't be everything, right? Let me know in the chat. Do you think it's over and that was the whole summit? I mean, why are they replaying it? Let's just give it some time, see what happens here.
FIFA, as you know, is a brand which is globally known, a very strong brand. The soccer economy in the world is worth around 270 billion a year. 70% of that, Mr. President, is in Europe. So imagine the potential that there is around the world only in soccer.
It can't be over, y'all. It can't be over. That was too short. It was too short, and they didn't even really say anything, and Michael Saylor didn't say anything. I refuse to believe it. Alright, so basically I'm eyeing this little long trade here on ADA from 78 cents back at the golden pocket. But yeah, I just can't believe that that would be it, y'all. I just can't believe that that would be the whole summit. That was like such an anticlimax. No! What? Come on, there has to be more. And now they're replaying it as if it's live? No, man, what's with these US reporters? Are you for real? Are you for real? Are you for reeling me, peeps? That's it. No, man. All he said was that non-Bitcoin assets will be held in a new stockpile. That's all he said. Nothing was signed or said. Like, God! Are you for real? Is it for real over? And Michael Saylor just sat there. No, man. You're joking me. You're joking me. Okay, well, let's see how this sculpt plays out, right? I got a feeling we're going to see a little bit of a late turnaround. Because it was still bullish. Everything they said was still bullish. Like, nothing was really signed. But what he said was, like reiterating basically what he said before, that they're gonna be the leaders in Bitcoin, and they're gonna make Bitcoin great again by making America like the biggest holder of Bitcoin. That can't be it, y'all. That can't be it. So if anything, basically on the 15-minute time frame, we're seeing these kinds of higher lows. So we could be in a bit of an uptrend here. Basically, here is a low, here is a low, here is a low. If we make a higher low here, we could see a higher high. Right? We are starting a little bit of a micro downtrend here. And yeah, this was just a fun degen sculpt to be in a trade during the summit. But I must say, what a tease, right? Like, is that seriously it?
I want to thank Marco Rubio also, who's right over there. And we have tremendous people very interested in this subject. And last year, I promised to make America the Bitcoin superpower of the world and the crypto capital of the planet. And we're taking historic action to deliver on that promise, as you know, around the table. Yesterday, I signed an executive order officially creating our strategic Bitcoin reserve. And this will be a virtual Fort Knox for digital gold to be housed within the United States Treasury. That's a big thing, Scott. The federal government is already among the largest holders of Bitcoin, as you know. Really one of the largest holders in the world, with as many as 200,000 Bitcoin obtained via civil law and very
Oh, my mic is muted, my mic is muted. Okay, but basically what he's been saying is extremely bullish for crypto. So we might see a little bit of a late reaction here on the charts. So let's just hold tight. We're also seeing here that the 15-minute RSI seems to be resetting. If we get a rhyme here on the 15 minutes, we might get a follow through into this degen scalp trade. So let's just hang on a little bit, right? We've been here for almost 3 hours. So we're doing well. Let's hang on to see if they go live again. Let's watch the repeat one more time so we can dissect it properly and see just how bullish or bearish this is. And it seems bullish. It seems like the more people who read this are going to be aping into Bitcoin. And let's just see what happens here in the next 15 minutes.
Can be transferred easily to the Treasury. Non-Bitcoin digital assets will be held in a new U.S. digital asset stockpile where they will be managed properly. My administration also is working to end the federal bureaucracy's war on crypto, which was really going on pretty wildly during Biden until the election came about. About 5 months before the election, he became a big fan because he heard how many people were in favor of it and how many people love it and respect it. But I guess it didn't work out too well for him. People understood what was going on and paved the way for groundbreaking innovations in institutional finance. Under the Bitcoin administration, regulators strong-arm banks. I mean, they really did. They strong-arm banks into closing the accounts of crypto businesses and entrepreneurs, effectively blocking some money transfers to and from exchanges, and they weaponized government against the entire industry. But I know that feeling also. Maybe better than you do. All of that will soon be over, and we are ending Operation Choke Point 2.0. Now, some people really suffered. It was ridiculous what they were doing, but in the end, they came around, but they came around for the wrong reasons. They came around only because they wanted votes, and they saw that tens of millions of people were against them because of what they were doing. I also want to express my strong support for the efforts of lawmakers in Congress as they work on bills to provide regulatory certainty for dollar-backed stablecoins and the digital assets market. They're working very hard on that. This is a tremendous opportunity for economic growth and innovation in our financial sector, and will really go a long way. I think it's going to be a tremendous, we feel like pioneers in a way of tremendous method of growth, and things are very much tied, and we want to keep it that way, the U.S. dollar, long into the future. We're going to keep it that way. I hope lawmakers will send that legislation to my desk before August recess if they can, and they're very much working with you, and you know a lot of them, and a lot of them were committed right from the very beginning. So I just want to congratulate you all for being at the White House today, and a man who knows more about Bitcoin and AI and just about everything else than anybody, David Saxon. I'd like to have you say a few words, David.
Thank you, Mr. President. We're all here today because of your leadership, your vision, and your generosity, and I really want to thank you for that. We're also here because of your desire to make America great and to introduce a golden age in America, including for digital assets. And we're here because of your love of innovators, or as you might say, high IQ people. Yeah, we know you love high IQ people. And we have about 30 of them here in the room today. These are the top people in the digital asset industry. And one other thing that I think that you love is legal fairness. This is an industry that was subjected to prosecution and persecution for the last 4 years, horrible lawfare, and nobody knows what that feels like better than you do. So we really appreciate the fact that you understand legal fairness and that you're always willing to fight for the right thing, for legal fairness. You never back down. You stand defiant, even in the face of an assassin's bullet. It's an inspiration to everyone in this room, I think. So it's an honor.
Thank you. Thank you.
So I just want to say it's an honor to work for you. It's an honor to work for a president who works every day to get so much done on behalf of the American people. Your administration is moving at tech speed. It's really amazing. It's actually faster than any startup that I've been part of. Is that your administration moves even faster. So I just want to say thank you for having me be a part of it. I've enjoyed every minute of it. I love working for you, and thank you again for this opportunity.
Thank you, David, very much. Appreciate it.
And now I just want to pass the ball to Secretary Besson.
Scott.
David, so today.
All right, so those of you who missed the first time around, basically we're watching this again. It seems like the US summit has been now closed off to the public and closed off to press, which is like the biggest tease ever because Michael Saylor's there. They're about to really talk about how to implement Bitcoin into their reserve. But the major bullish thing that they did say for the public is that he did sign the executive order to make the Bitcoin strategic reserve go live. And now he just said that it seems like lawmakers are going to take until August to make that happen. So it looks like we're into some serious volatility all the way through August. And basically this is just a fun degen long scalp on a 50x just so that we're in a trade. And yeah, it looks like the 15 minute is about to give us a little trigger wave. It also looks like the 15 minute is giving us a retest here on the 15 minute stochastic and regular RSIs. So we're just going to spend like another 10 minutes or so, right? And we're just going to rewatch this. We're rewatching it so that we make sure we catch each little detail of it. But it seems like they've closed it off to the public, which is just like not cool, man. Makes sense, right? Because it's like huge market manipulation that could happen, but it's super annoying, right? Like we just want to watch what's going on. It seems like they might be able to release clips later on. And yeah, super annoying, fam. But let's just see if we get a nice little pump here. If we get a dump to the stop loss, basically the idea was to reopen the trade there. But it's just super boring and annoying that we can't watch the rest of this conference. But at least let's just watch the rest of the replay so we pick up everything. All right, Blaze, lovely to have you back, brother. Well done on your soul short. So I actually saw your soul short, how nice it was. There was actually a beautiful entry on the 15 minute for your soul short. And you caught it like to the dollar, brother. You caught that soul short to the dollar. If you look at the 15 minute RSI and the stochastic, on the 15 minute, you got that perfect soul entry, man. I don't know what your strategy was there, but you can see here you caught that rhyme of the regular and the stochastic RSI, and of course you nailed your profits. Well done, Blaze. That's really awesome, brother. All right, so let's see what happens here on Bitcoin. I've got a feeling because this replay is obviously going to take time to like hit the whole world, right? So let's just see if we get a pump up here above our entry and we can just take a little bit of degen profits off the table. But otherwise, let's rewatch this replay and try to take everything out of it, right? And thank you, crew, for being here so much. Love and respect to those who have been here for 3 hours. Awesome stuff, peeps.
When President Trump has signed the executive order to establish the strategic Bitcoin reserve and stockpile, we're going to position the United States as a leader among nations in the digital asset strategy. It's important for the United States to recognize this fact and get ahead of the other nations in the digital age. We applaud the President's direction to use the digital assets already in possession of the nation, and we are going to establish this Bitcoin reserve. We will use this authority to augment the asset side of the United States balance sheet. As I've said many times, President Trump is creating assets for the American people while most past presidents have created debt, and a large part of this asset program can be in digital assets. We are going to end the regulatory weaponization against digital assets. The Biden administration's actions did nothing other than punish innovators, and that all of you have made it here today is really a testament to your fortitude. Much of Treasury's responsibility in this order relates to the tax code and determinations around risk weightings, and I'm here to assure you that we are going to work with the controller of the currency, the IRS, and we're going to rescind and amend all applicable previous guidance, and we are going to put a lot of thought into the stablecoin regime, and as President Trump has directed, we are going to keep the U.S. the dominant reserve currency in the world, and we will use stablecoins to do that. Thank you.
Technology is at the foundation of the Trump presidency. He understands technology, he embraces technology, and he's going to use technology to drive America forward. The blockchain and Bitcoin technology are a key part of that thinking, and embracing that and here today shows how much a leader the Trump administration and our president is. He understands it. He embraces it. As you said, you're a pioneer in this place, and this is where we're going. We're using the blockchain. We're using Bitcoin. We're going to use digital assets to pound forward, and Donald Trump is leading the way. Can't be more proud of you today.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Howard. Kelly, go ahead, please.
Thank you, Mr. President. This is truly a historic day, and as a crypto founder, I couldn't be more proud to be part of your administration. You're moving at the speed of tech for sure, and I will just say it's a great day to have the war on not just crypto, but the war on innovation done. And under your administration, we are truly going to enter into the golden age. And I'll just say, as the administrator of the SBA, small business is a tremendous network that crypto can be deployed against, and so the SBA is open to crypto. So I look forward to working with all of the leaders in this room to advance your efforts here. Thank you.
Thank you, Kelly. Thank you very much. Tom, please. Well, Mr. President, I want to say thank you. I want to thank you for the amazing team that you put together. I want to thank you for David. I mean, this kind of a meeting, no one in this room could have envisioned this just a couple years ago. You are the one that has the vision. You're the one that said we are going to do 21st century finance right here in the United States of America. I've been doing this for 9 years. It is amazing how far we've come, and that's a credit to you, Mr. President, and your leadership, and God bless you for doing this, because it's going to make a huge difference with everything else you're doing. And by the way, Americans love it. They're going crazy. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Tom. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Everybody else? Go ahead, please.
Does anyone want to say a couple of words? Cameron or Tyler, do you want to?
You're very shy in front
Actually,
of the camera.
Cameron, I think you said something earlier that I thought was really profound. You said that a year ago, you thought it would be more likely that you'd end up in jail than at the White House. You, not to put you on the spot, because you didn't do anything wrong, but that was the environment a year ago. But do you guys want to say something, either one of you?
Sure, that was actually Tyler who said that. but it's
sorry, I still get mixed up.
But yeah, we never thought that we'd get attacked the way we did in our backyard after trying to do the right thing for so many years and always trying to raise the bar with respect to regulations. So it's truly wonderful to see how things have changed and how the pendulum has swung back in the way that it has. And we've always felt that the U.S. should lead in Bitcoin and crypto, and it's ours to sort of lead and win. And it's just wonderful what President Trump has been doing with this, and we look forward to working together. And thanks for inviting us, David, and setting this up.
Thank you. Thank you both. Please.
I was just going to say thank you, Mr. President. Cameron takes credit for a lot of my things I say, so it's not the first time. But the U.S. won the internet, and the U.S. should win crypto. So thank you for your leadership on this.
Thank you both very much. High IQ individuals around this table. That's what I always say. We need high IQ. So thank you very much. Would anybody like to say anything? Please.
Okay, we'll come.
I just want to express my deep gratitude for the seriousness with which you're approaching our industry and how you're actually helping guide it in the right direction. I've worked with many central banks in other countries, and when I was working there, I was wondering why I, as an American citizen, can't help the United States financial system reach this higher level that the world is on course towards generally. And so I'm very grateful that finally there's been a new level of kind of common sense and adoption of these ideas. Me and the other people in this room do believe that the crypto, blockchain, Web3 infrastructure is the next iteration of the financial system. And I think that the U.S. should have its leadership position continue in that new financial system. And I'm very, very happy to see people like David Sachs, Secretary Bessent, Secretary Lutnick taking this very seriously with their time, and very grateful to them too. So I'm just overjoyed to see this, and I think it is a big part of how the U.S. can continue its role in the global financial system. So thank you.
Thank you very much. I thought it was very important that we stay in the front of this one. This is a big one. And as you know, China is pushing forward and very strongly as usual, but we're way in the lead as we are in AI and other things, and we want to stay there. So I thought this was very important, and we have some brilliant people sitting around this table, and it's an honor to have you involved, but we want to stay at the forefront of everything. And this is a very important day in your lives. I know you worked, some of you, very long before people really understood what was happening. And so I congratulate you, but this is a big day. Being in the White House is a big deal, and you have great support. Thank you all very much. Thank you very much. Thank you, Chris. Thank you very much. Thank you, media. Thank you. Please. Well, thank you very much, everyone. Great honor to have you. I know you've all been working very hard and very successfully. And it's a wonderful place, the White House. I want to...
The great work done, but also for this initiative.
Alright, so it seems that they're just replaying the little bit that was available for the public. That super annoying massive tease. Satoshi is Chinese. I love it. But yeah, it seems like they're actually keeping the rest totally quiet. So that's super annoying. And yeah, it looks like our little degen trade is just playing with us also. Looks like our little entry here would have been a nicer entry. So we could have been a little bit more patient there. But it's always nice to just be in a trade with a small amount during these kinds of events. So yeah, it seems like we're going to see a little bit of a late follow through on this. Hopefully we get a bit of a pump. We didn't reach our ADA entry or our Solana entry, but that's all good. We're just going to be patient. Let's see what happens here on this little bit of a degen scalp. It looks like we are putting in that low, which does look like a higher low on this 15-minute time frame. And let's just see if we come back above our entry. We might see something like that. A nice little sweep. Here you can see the low, another low. Here you can see a higher low. If we break this downward sloping structure here of lower highs and lower lows, it actually even looks here like the lower, like that was kind of threatening the break of structure right there. And then this might be the higher low. And this might be the new trend. Let's actually see what's happening here with the parabolic SAR on the 15 minutes. And thank you everybody for sticking around. I've just honestly had so much fun being here with my crew tonight. It's just been the bomb. So thank you so much everybody for being here. And basically what the parabolic SAR is telling us is that we are still in a downtrend on the 15 minute. When we club this one, it will be a confirmation that the parabolic trend has changed. And right now it's still telling us that in the short, technically our stop should be here. Alright, but I appreciate every single one of you. It's been awesome. So yeah, we might see a bit of a delayed reaction there. But let's go. So what I'm going to do is drop the second last digit in my password for the giveaway today, which is a capital Q. Alright, do not drop the whole password in the chat. That is your secret code for this giveaway. And then I will also be doing a giveaway for the funniest comment. The funniest comment on this video. So this video that I'm dropping in the chat right now, give it a watch and drop a comment that's funny and relevant. Right, and I'll be doing a vote in my Trading Academy for the funniest one again. Oh, Tuka, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you so much. Okay, 1 second, just got to reply to my Bybit BD. And let me know if anybody has the full password, but do not drop it in the chat. Do not drop it in the chat, right? That is your secret code. And please drop for me any alpha that you'd like me to go through before the end of the stream. And also, please make sure that you join my trading academy. Right, let me drop the link. This is where all of the alpha goes down. Be sure to join the trading academy. I like our cupcake more than Trump. Interesting, interesting. Oh, Zan, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. You got it all the way up to the one you dropped. Awesome. So there's one more letter. All right, beautiful. Yes, so you cannot use it until I drop the QR code in my trading academy. I'm going to give people a few minutes after the stream to skim through the stream while I drop the chapters, and then I'll drop the QR code in the trading academy, and from that moment you can use the password to claim it. And yeah, we really did. We smashed the 50, so thank you so much everybody for that. It's been awesome. That was a little bit of a tease. To be honest, I wish we could have seen the whole thing.
Knows very well, never sell your Bitcoin. That's a little phrase that...
And a lot of bullish stuff was said, but they're obviously still going right now, but it is closed off to the public. So yeah, it's been awesome. I think let's end it off. Let me know if y'all also want to live stream on Sunday. I might take a break on Sunday. I've got a full week next week of VIP events in Johannesburg for our Bybit VIPs. But I will be dropping on Sunday, most likely. It got restricted? Why did it get restricted? What happened? What happened? Didn't you claim the last one? Didn't you win the last one? Yeah, super annoying. Super annoying. But basically on Sunday, I'm going to be dropping a new tutorial on DCA bots, so keep your eyes out for that. And then during the week, next week, when I'm at all these VIP events, I'm also going to be dropping my tutorial there on the relative strength index. Right? So keep your eyes on the channel. And thank you so much, everybody, for supporting me. You have been absolutely legendary. All right, so I think let's just see if we get in any volatility now. Let's just take a few minutes to actually just watch this Bitcoin chart. So you can't even claim my giveaways. Are you for real? You can't even claim my giveaways. Crazy. Yeah, fly on the wall for sure is sometimes the way to go. Never sell your Bitcoin. I mean, that's a pretty bullish thing to hear a president say, right? It's like, why are we getting such a delay? Okay, let's just see what happens here. This is the 1 second chart. Just watch it for a little bit. It looks like 1 minute wants to take a dump now on the parabolic SAR. 3 minutes still in a downtrend, very close to turning around the trend on the 3 minutes. 5 minutes, still a bit of room. Wow, look how short that uptrend was on the 5 minute. Interesting, interesting. So then as you KYC, you got restricted. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Oh, so can't you find someone from outside to do your KYC? That's so annoying. I'm sorry, Aika. Alright, so let me know what everybody has thought of the stream. Have you enjoyed it? Like, to be honest, it was a huge tease and it was a little bit annoying, but it's actually just been so fun to be here with my crew. I've had a great time, to be quite honest. I'm just going to take some notes here for what I want to cover next time. But well done, everybody. It's been awesome. you can buy your KYC from Blaze. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. $1,000 for Blaze's KYC. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So maybe, yeah. Let me bring up a little bit of our tunes again, and let's just watch this trade a little bit and see if anything happens here. But I think just another 5 or so minutes. If nothing happens, if it's really this boring, we'll hop off. But yeah, thank you everybody for being here. Honestly, I just have so much fun with this crew, and it just shows how far this crew is going, how much this channel is growing. And yeah, so much love to you all. Lol, Ahmed says you can't sell the news if there's no news at all. True, right? True. I mean, what? Oh, until the sun comes up. I like the energy's on. I love the energy. Let's go, let's go. All right, so there's one more letter. Just before I hop off, there's one more letter and it's 8 letters. It's 8 letters. Can't sell the news if there's no news at all. Yeah. So it's 7 letters, right? But there's one more. It's one more. So Valentine, you'll have a few minutes after the stream to go through the stream and find the other letters. Okay, Blaze, go, bro. $1 billion, 100x leverage. Just pump the markets, man. Pump it. Are we gonna pump? Are we gonna dump? I got a lump in my stomach. Now I'm just kidding, cause our market psychology is on point. Yeah, we don't need to smoke joints. We are anointed by the trading gods, cause we got the nod to go long by the market cipher B. That's our strategy. If you wanna be in this crew, you and me, let's go all the way to the top. Keep it hot, gotta make it look nice. Don't fall into the trap or the vice. Did I only drop 6? Are you serious? I'm serious. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The last one was Q, right? The last one was Q, so I dropped 7. Yeah, Reaper's got 7, y'all. You're gonna have to skim back through to get them. Just 6. Yeah, should we end off with a little bit of a rap before we go to sleep on the mat? Sometimes my play sucks, y'all. Sometimes it's there. But don't get us scared if we hit stop loss, cause we're just trading like D-gens today. Yeah, sometimes you can't eat the hay. Blaze got 8. No, how do you have 8? I still gotta drop the last one to make it 8. Someone's saying I only dropped 5. Reaper. Oh no, Reaper says he's got 6. Okay, so maybe. Oh my gosh. Yo, we're getting a big dump right now. But maybe what I'll do is I'll just drop the last. I'll have to drop them all again, right? I'll have to drop them all again. Let's see if I can do my signature rap to this slow beat. 12. It's been a fun stream, y'all. Thank you everybody for being here. I'm dropping flavor. My behavior is hereditary, but my technique is very necessary. Blame it on Jordan, cause they said it gets funky when you got a subject and a predicate. Yeah, add it on a dope beat. Some suckers just tickle me straight to my stomach, cause they don't flow like this one. You know what? I won't hesitate to diss 1 or 2 before I'm through, y'all. Some drop science, but I'm dropping English. Even if yellow makes it a cappella, I still express. I don't smoke weed or cess, cause it's known to give a brother brain damage. And brain damage on the mic don't manage nothing, making a sucker in you equal. Don't be another sequel, express yourself. Yeah, remember it ain't all about wealth as long as you express yourself. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, are we gonna pump? Are we gonna dump? Why? Bitcoin gotta be playing with our emotions like this. Come on, y'all. Don't give me a diss, give me a pump. Let us ride that camel hump. Let's get it all the way to our TP. That's take profit and it's easy. That's the program. It's PG. Alright, y'all. Looks like the charts are being super boring with us right now. And like, what a tease with that conference, right? Let's just double check that they're not like going live again.
They have. Go ahead, please.
Nah, they're still replaying this nonsense. Zuko, check my PM. Okay, let me check my PM. Oh, thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Okay, so you let me know the ones that I've dropped. Oh my god, so I missed one. Are you serious? No, you might have missed it, y'all. Surely I dropped that one. Okay, wait, I'm just going through the chat. I'm just going through the chat, right? Give me one sec, give me one sec. We gotta get to the bottom of this. Just finding my messages. Gosh, seems like I missed one later. Alright, let me know. Have I dropped an S? Have I dropped a capital S yet? Because this code is confusing and I think I missed the S. So yeah, I'm probably gonna have to drop the whole code, right? And then it's gonna be fastest fingers first. But you gotta make sure you're in the Trading Academy, right? Because I'm gonna drop it. Should we do it live? Should we do it now? Okay, cool. Let's do it now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop... Yeah, okay, so what I'm gonna do... Oh, just say it, don't drop it. Interesting. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, right, is I'm gonna drop the giveaway into the Trading Academy. What is that username? What is that username? Even my savings account laughed at me. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what I want to do... SBF moved to solitary confinement. What? He did an interview with Tucker Carlson without approval. He got moved to solitary confinement. Okay, I'm gonna drop... I don't like that username. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to retract that comment. But please change your username to something that is nice, and then you can come back into my channel. All right, thank you, Tuko. Yeah, it looks like I left out one letter. So let me quickly. I'm quickly gonna drop the giveaway into the Telegram, and then I'm gonna drop the password, and it's fastest fingers first, right? We didn't hit 100 likes. But we did pretty well, so I'm still gonna do something. Let me quickly make this giveaway. Yeah, Shaiwu, what's up, what's up? And how's this trade? Just so boring right now. Like, now the charts are just dead. This was like the biggest tease ever. Come on. Pump. Okay, so you have to be under my link and you have to have the password. I'm dropping it into the Trading Academy right now. And it's fastest fingers first, whoever's gonna drop this password in there, right? Okay, I dropped it into the Trading Academy. That is the link to the Trading Academy. Let me know if you're seeing the giveaway. I see 4 people have seen it. Let me know if you're seeing the giveaway. Pop me a reaction, y'all. Pop me some love, y'all. Why do I sound American on these streams? Okay, has anybody seen the giveaway? Are we finally pumping? Blaze sees it. Zon, not yet to the Telegram. Not yet to the Telegram, but soon, soon. Okay, Blaze sees it. Tuka sees it. Okay, Blaze is eager, y'all. Blaze is eager. Okay, so before I drop that full code, I'm just gonna drop one more time. I want y'all to let me know, what can we do? What is a nice competition we can run for these gifts, right? I got a tablet, I got a phone. This phone has loads of RAM, so you can use it to trade. It's got loads of RAM, and same thing with the tablet. These are like trading devices, so just let me know if you think of a cool competition that we can run. I want to give these away. I said I would give them away when I'm at 1K. We're at 1,200 now on YouTube. And then the next thing I just want to drop is funniest comment on this video gets the next giveaway, right? Funniest comment on this video gets the next giveaway. And yeah, let me drop the password for this and let's end it off, y'all. It's been real. Do you want me to drop the password in the chat or do you want me to say it? Oh my gosh, we are dumping now. Nah, not really. Just looks like it on the 1 second. Valentine says say it. Tuco says drop it. Blaze says say it. Eesh, look, now we are dumping. Now we are dumping, y'all. But all good. I'll hold this DJing trade just for fun. I'll let you know if we hit stop loss or what happens. I really wanted to see a pump here. Come on. Pump it. 15-minute looks like it's coming up on the stochastic. Regular RSI is confused. Alright, let's see who gets this giveaway. Morse code. Yeah, I haven't given the full giveaway, Husseini. I'm about to do it now. I'm about to do it now. I don't need a gym membership watching my crypto portfolio gives you enough heart attacks. I like that. Drop it on this. Drop it on this right here. Right? Drop it onto that video and then you can enter the giveaway. Blew my account first time I used Bybit. Gerald, welcome, welcome. I hope you'll sub to the channel. Wait, is this Gerald? Is this Gerald? Is this my Gerald? Which Gerald is this? I'm in a short. That looks like the way to go, brother. That looks like the way to go. Sell the non-news. There was no news, but still sell a news. Sell the non-news event, it looks like. Why don't crypto traders fight each other? Because they're too busy holding their bags while the market bones them. Oh my god. Okay, so drop your funny comments on this video, right? And yeah, Bitcoin's just playing with us right now. We're either going to hit stop loss or we're going to have some fun on the TP. But remember, it's not the funniest comments on this video, right? It's on the funniest comments on my support and resistance video. I'll show you the video. It's this video. You have to drop your funniest comments right here. Retrace to confirm that level. All right, the code is for the giveaway in my Trading Academy. Right, so you have to be in the Trading Academy to claim this giveaway, which is right here. Right, that's where you have to be, in the Trading Academy, to claim that giveaway. Man, I want to see the charts pump right now. But it looks like we're just going to be waiting around, right? Yeah, so I saw this. Like, the whales are definitely making moves. Like, people are moving money around. That's 400 million. 400 million? I think he's just joking us. Oh, he's just joking us. Should we just watch this scalp a little bit longer? I really want to know what's going to happen on this thing. Come on. Come on. Are we gonna pump? Are we gonna dump? I feel like we need some rock music up in here. Some screamo, some black metal. Alright, who's in the chat? Who's in the chat for the first time? Everybody who's live with us, drop me a message in the chat. And please, sub to the channel, smash the likes. Alright, are you new to my channel? Ahmed, welcome, welcome. I hope you've subbed, brother, and I hope you've joined the Trading Academy. First time here, Blaze. Let's go. Beginner, 30-second scalper in the building. Here, brother. Win Lambo. I'll never buy a Lambo, bro. I'll tell you that. I'll never buy a Lambo. I'm eyeing the Shelby GT 500 Mustang. What do y'all think of that? Shelby GT 500. I'll show you what I want. This is what I want, y'all. Wait, but it's not the new one. It's the classic one. This is really what I want. I think that's pretty baller, right? That is where it's at. That is where it's at, y'all. Shelby GT 500. Woo, woo! I would much rather have that than a Lambo. Yeah, exactly. Oh, Eleanor, baby. You know. Gone in 60 seconds. Yeah, the M3 is sick. The M3 is sick. But I would still rather have a Mustang. I would still rather have a Mustang. I want to be John Wick, basically. Alright, Big Charlie, I see your comment, bro. Well done, Big Charlie. I see your comment. Oh, Bitcoin, what are you doing to us? Man, I love live trading and I just wanted to do more live I just wanted to do more live trading. And then we get this crazy tease. We get this tease. Alright, this does look like it wants to break. Something wants to break here on the 1 minute. Let's go. Getting a bit of a squeeze here. Just see what happens. You want a Nissan Micra, my bro. You can do better than that, man, G. Yeah, gone in 60 seconds in the Shelby GT. 1G 600 Naira. Porsche 911. Yeah, the 911 is sick. What I want is the Porsche GT3. If I really show you something I want, it's this Porsche GT3, y'all. This is like the sickest car that I've ever driven. Man, it's so beautiful. Let me find a nice one here. Basically like this one. I don't know what it is about white cars these days, but these two, my G's. Ford car, 30K new. But yeah, how sick is that? Alright, it looks boring on the charts right now, y'all. Looks super boring on the charts. I'll leave this scalp in. We'll see if we hit stop loss. We'll see if we get... Let's just put it like a little take profit in here. Alright, before I take profit, let's go to the 1 hour. You can see we're still in a downtrend on the SAR on the 1 hour. Let's see what's happening with the EMAs. Yeah, EMAs are still far apart. No TP. You think I should just leave it open in case we go back above 100k? All for glory, no TP. No TP. Alright, alright, alright. Stop loss or glory. Blaze says, stop loss or glory, brothers and sisters. That's it. We heard it from Blaze. Stop loss or glory. I'm just scared, like, I go to sleep just now, and then we go to, like, 96, and then we come and hit my stop loss. Right, all for glory. Oh, Bitcoin advisors commented, let's go. Even my grandma is now placing limit orders. Next lesson, how to resist the urge to FOMO. The major struggle, right? Bitcoin advisors, I love it, bro. I love it. Oh, we got a trader in the building. GGG, love that profile picture, man. Please do sub to the YouTube and join my trading academy. Let me drop the join link for the trading academy again. And yeah, please do join the fun in the Trading Academy. We're actually going to hop off this live stream shortly. We're just going to do a little giveaway. No sleep? No, bro, I need some sleep. I'm not like you, dude. I can't live on no sleep for days on end. Valentine says put TP. Okay, how about we put TP for half? We put TP for half, right? I feel like when Asia wakes up, they're going to pump. So Asia is waking up in like 2 hours. And I feel like they're gonna pump it. Right now it's just dumping. Alright, let's just put half a TP for 95k. Right, let's just go for a limit order at 95,000. And let's just do half. It's just a fun DJing trade here that we're doing. But just have a look back, GG, because I did drop some Solana and ADA entries, which are still in play. Just still in play. They might actually be going off right now. Okay, so I'm not quite at the ADA entry yet. Let's have a look at the Solana. But if you re-watch the stream, you'll see my entries. Solana also looks like it wants to come to our entry. Wants to come to our entry. We're getting there. Getting there. Yo! I missed your message, I think. Let me see your message. Bought the dip on XRP. It dipped. Did we make money from the dip? Sold my $100 to 15. What? Oh my gosh. Bro, it sounds like you bought the top. That's unfortunate, man. DCA is the way. Basically, my next tutorial is a DCA tutorial. So sub to the channel. Keep your eyes on the channel. Because yeah, the next tutorial is DCA tutorial. I would say yeah, just keep your eyes on this Solana entry as well as the ADA entry. Let's quickly look at XRP and then we're gonna call it a day, boys and girls. It looks like we're losing major support right now for XRP. And really, if I was gonna take a trade on XRP, I would just, honestly, right now, I'd be patient for this liquidity zone. And I would make sure that my stop loss is below that liquidity zone. And that's it. We've done a lot of TA on why that liquidity zone is important. And we can see here the risk to reward ratio is like not that good. It's like just 1 to 2. So I would really, really be careful. Alright, Charlie, no stress if you're late. No stress if you're late. I'm going to give the last in the code now. So quickly try and skip through and get the whole code. But really it's here for those who've been here the whole time. And no stress. There are more giveaways, right? Remember, there's a giveaway here for the funniest comment on this video that I'm dropping now in the chat. And yeah, we're about to end off the stream with another giveaway. Just say it. Alright, cool. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. It's a sell the non-news event, y'all. Alright, thank you everybody for being here. I think it's time. What's the entry for BTC? Yo! So just basically watch the stream again from the beginning and you'll see the entry for BTC. Alright, so I'm gonna say the whole code. So actually anyone here right now can get the giveaway, right? It's in the Trading Academy. Yeah, no, you're chilled, bro. The news is selling right now. This is a sell the non-news event. So it's back at the actual entry I was eyeing here. At this kind of liquidity zone, which is a golden pocket. And the RSI does look like it still wants to reset more. But all good, we'll leave this one in, see what happens. Alright, so I think that's it. Make sure, GG, you sub to the channel. Make sure you rewatch this video for my BTC TA. And we're looking at the golden pocket. Alright, so the password is everyone ready? Drop me a ready if you're ready for the password. I want to see who gets this. As soon as I get 3 readies, I'm going to drop it. Oh, there we go. Ready. Yes. Ready. Ready. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you everyone for being here. Alright, so the password is F S 5 S F Q 5. Alright, let's see who claims it. Let's see who claims it. No one's claimed it. Oh, Reaper. Reaper got it. Reaper got it. Well done, brother. Congratulations. Well deserved, my G. And you know what? It's been such a fun stream and I appreciate everybody being here. I might just do another one a little later. I'll do another little one a little later for everybody. And please remember, funniest comment on this video wins another giveaway tomorrow. And please keep your eyes out for my next DCA tutorial on Sunday. My RSI tutorial I'll be dropping in the week next week. And yeah, it's been real, y'all. It's been real. It was like a super tease. Miguel's back. Yeah, so Miguel, we watched the start of the summit. And then we, like, they cut it off to the public. So it was just like this massive tease. And we opened this little DJing trade, which has also been super boring. So you didn't miss much, my G. You didn't miss much. And yeah, we're gonna leave this open, see if it comes right, see what happens there. It was just a fun one. But basically it was super annoying. They closed it off to the public. And yeah, they'll probably just give a statement on what happened. And Tuko, congratulations, brother. Well deserved. Super proud of you. And yeah, the password is for the giveaway, my guy, for the next streams. And lovely to have you, Ahmed. Big ups. Went out for coffee, no stress, my brother. Why don't crypto traders throw hands? Because they'd rather rug pull their own grandma. Alright, so drop that on this tutorial, right? Funniest comment will be voted for tomorrow in my Trading Academy on this tutorial. And we can see Bitcoin's just dumping right now. Okay, so the last 2 little things I'm gonna drop here are my Trading Academy for all the newcomers, so please do join the Trading Academy right here. This is the link, this is where it all goes down. And then the last thing I'm gonna drop is my Bybit sign up link so that you can claim my giveaways as well as my token allocations. When Bybit lists new tokens, they give me a bunch of those tokens to give to my clients. And and that's y'all. So make sure you join the Trading Academy. Make sure you sign up under the link for the giveaways for all of the future token allocations. And I'm sorry it's been a little bit of a tease. It's been a little bit boring today. Also, let me know, how are we going to give these away? I've got nice things to give away to this crew. I broke 1K subs. We're cruising through 1,230 subs or something now. So just let me know a competition or something interesting we can do for that. And yeah, just massive thanks to everybody as always. Huge love and respect to this crew. And of course, please remember, always play from a position of power and strength. Use your stop loss and do not get wrecked. Let's go. Thank you everybody for being here. I will see you in the next live stream. I will see you in my Trading Academy. Don't forget to drop your funny comments. And once again, a huge thank you for spending this Friday night with me. It's been absolutely awesome. So much love and respect. Goodbye, y'all.